Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you are all having a fantastic Friday. And first off, I just need to say I am very sorry to everyone because I am feeling super bad about not having the Mew trade stream tonight. Like, we planned that from Wednesday's stream. It was meant to be tonight, and unfortunately I had to put a message out to our members this morning about the trade stream and the fact that I've not been able to get as many Mews duplicated in Pokemon Red as I wanted to. It was just no way to do it in the time that I had, and with preparations for Worlds kind of coming up as well, I just didn't have time to get the amount that we needed for tonight's stream. So I've had to kind of postpone that, which I feel super bad about, because I think the whole plan was to do it tonight. And I told you all, and when I say something, I try and kind of follow through with that. So that was a big kind of black point over it. But also, when we come back from Worlds, because I'm going to Japan very soon, I need to get prepared for that. So I've had a bunch of things kind of running around being crazy today, trying to sort out stuff for that. And that on top of it hasn't helped. But as soon as we are back from Japan, we will be doing that stream. The first thing that we do, let's grab one of these other boxes. I've not got as many Grookey eggs as I wanted kind of planned as well. And sorry to come in on such a bummer. I'm sorry. But thank you all for coming by the stream tonight. The Mew event, trade event, we are going to do the first stream we are back from Japan. So the week that I'm back from Japan, it'll probably be the Wednesday after Worlds finishes, because I land like Monday. So I'm not going to be able to do it then. But we will do that Mew trade event. And between then and now, I'm going to have plenty of time to get all the boxes prepared, get all the Mews traded up to Scarlet and Violet, ready to give out to all of you. And I've got help, so we'll have someone else on. We'll have Bebum on the stream who will be trading out as well, those Mews, so we can kind of do a joint effort, make sure that each and every one of you get one of those shiny Mews. Just wish I'd been able to do it tonight, especially with potentially the news that's coming next week, which is, you know, it's very exciting. But all the same, I'm just really sorry that tonight's stream is not what we kind of intended it to be. But let's get on to the hellos. Welcome everyone to the stream. And let me start from the top, because I'm going to welcome each and every one of you in. Mark, Hamza, Gimroth, how are you doing? Mark, Jake. Right, let's go down. Let's go. Rosebud, Devin, Nigel, how are you doing? Lyra, how are you? Phoenix, Matt, George, Mighty, I hope I'm not missing anyone. Professor Orc, Oddish, Devin, Atomic Hot, Ali, how are you doing? Tracy, Pedros, the Gold Assassin, Ali, how are you? Brian, Philip, Juan, how are you doing? Snow15, and is that it? Bebum, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Hope everyone is good. And if I've missed Toma, how are you doing? If I've missed anyone off, I am sorry. But fine, how are you? Good, good, good. I'm shiny hunting with this. Ali, good luck with your shiny hunt tonight. And Shining Darker, how are you doing? Hey, all, no worries, Osirus. We appreciate you and everything you do. Thank you so much. And everyone's been super, super, super understanding of the situation. And I wish I could have just got them all prepared tonight. Like, it was just the duplication in Pokemon Red was taking way, way too long to do. And I don't want to, like, portion off and like leave people out and then have to come back and do it again. I want to do it all in one stream, give everyone the Mew in one fell swoop. So that's kind of the plan. So that's what we reverted to in the end, and that's what we'll do when we get back from Japan after Worlds. And it'll be a nice one to do, especially if we get that. It's just annoying because we get the news today and it looks as though we're probably going to get that 7-star Mewtwo raid next week. It might entail a mystery gift from Mew anyway, which would be very cool if it does, but it would have been nice to do it tonight. I just feel super bad about not being able to do it. Tyler, how you doing, mate? Joseph, I hope you're well. My man, what's up? How are you doing? I'm doing all right, mate. I've had the most hectic day of my life in a long time today, just trying to get things prepared for Worlds. And I wanted to make sure that I came on to stream tonight as well to kind of explain the situation, because I didn't want to just not stream and just leave everyone hanging. So that was one of the reasons. And of course, at the end of the stream tonight, if anyone wants one of the Grookies or any of the other past hunts in special Pokeballs, we'll do some trading so I can give them all out to you guys. But I'm doing all right, man. Catching up, slowly catching up. Got a pack tonight, so I'm gonna try and get everything sorted tonight, and then I've got stuff that I need to do in the morning, and then I should be good to fly out, and then kind of finish off the stuff that I want for the channel done for next week, and then we're all good. So yeah. Shadow Lord, how are you doing? I was wondering if you got a build for the Hisuian with Happy Hour. Is that for Hisuian Zoroark? And hope you're good, mate. And still on fly, do you know on what date you're returning to your country? Yes, I'll be getting back in on the 14th of August. So that is the Monday. So it's weird with the time differences. I leave Japan on the 14th on the Monday morning, and it's weird. It's like a bit of a time warp, because I'll be on the flight. I think the flight is like 17 hours, but I get back in on Monday. So but I know I'm not going to be in any shape to kind of stream on the Monday night, so that's why I'm not going to pen anything in for that Monday night. So the Wednesday will probably be the better one to do for when we get back, so that'll be really good. Tony, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Will you be sending via Pokemon? No. I'll be sending via Pokemon Scarlet, so that's why it's taken so long. So I need to pretty much duplicate the Mews in Pokemon Red, and then through Pokemon Transporter put them into Pokemon Bank, and then from Pokemon Bank I put them into Pokemon Home, and then from Pokemon Home then I put them into Scarlet and Violet, and then I'll be able to trade them out to everyone. So that's the plan. I've got like 1.5 boxes done, and that was like pretty much most of a day on Thursday doing that. So that was crazy. And Nigel, when do you fly over to Japan? On Tuesday morning, very early Tuesday morning, mate. So yeah, the perfect day, because we've had the presents announced on Tuesday. We knew it was kind of data mined for that day, but I was like, please don't be Tuesday. So I'm not going to be around to actually cover it, and I'll be like super. I'm kind of tempted to pay for Wi-Fi on the flight so I can actually just watch it, so I can see the news, which would be really good, because I've got a feeling it's going to be some big drops from the leaks that we've had, or rumors that we've had about what's going to be dropped. I think it's going to be really good. Why didn't you include Avalugg in your update video? Dude, I wanted to so much, and I was so rushed this morning to try and just get, because I was planning to do it last night with the drop, but that's like, so it drops at like 1 a.m. my time, so I was planning to do that then, but like I had a bunch of other stuff like happening at midnight, and trying to stressing about the stream, trying to get stuff sorted for it. So didn't get a video recorded last night, and then I had to pick my suit up and my travel money up this morning, so I had like no time. So I had like, I couldn't even get an Avalugg to even get one, breed it, and then test it out, and then put it in the team builder. So I'm super sorry, and I appreciate it, but I haven't even got it built yet. So if I've got some time over the weekend, that's what I'm going to hopefully do. Bradley, how are you doing? I am good, mate, and I hope you're well. Hope you enjoy well. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. It'll be nice when I get there, and I'll feel like I can just breathe and kind of take it all in. At the minute, it just feels like everything's like 100 miles an hour, especially after today. I'm sure you've all had days like that. So hopefully we will get the shiny Mew marked with the Mewtwo raid. Oh, that would be... Imagine if they do a mystery gift for a shiny Mew as well. I'll be like, oh, come on, missed the trick there. But hopefully not. Well, hopefully for everyone they do. That would be such a good event. Right. I don't know how many boxes I've got of eggs tonight. Was it 6? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a decent amount. We got like on short notice. We've done all right, I think. Yeah, the 7th, Nigel, yeah. Dakota, the gamer, I've hatched 7,250 eggs. What are you breeding for, Dakota? Lexi, how are you doing? Hope you're well and have better shiny luck than my last shiny breeding bout. Took me until egg 940 out of 949 for, what was it to hatch? For the duck this time. That's insane amount of eggs. That's with Masuda method as well. Dude, I'm pleased you got it in the end, but that is a brutal amount of eggs. That is such a crazy amount of eggs. Stefano, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And Harry, your guess is 347. Awesome. I would love it to be 347. That means we're going to get it tonight. So hopefully it is. Right, yeah, I have all the starter shinies. The only one I don't have is Rowlet. Dakota, you and me both. That is one I need to get for sure. And Callum, thank you so much, Callum, for the 20 months. 20 months, mate. That is amazing. Thank you so, so much. And what am I looking forward to most in Japan? I am looking forward to, I think, just going to Japan itself, like the culture, experiencing Japan. Like, obviously, the World Championships is going to be great and everything, but I think just all the little, like, quirks about Japan and the differences from everywhere else in the world. And I've heard so many people that have been there before just say it's just like, it's just nothing like you can expect. So that's probably one of the big things. The food as well. I'm really looking for the food. That's gonna be amazing. And if anyone of you have already been to Japan, there's things I need to do when I'm there, just let me know. Because I'm definitely open to doing everything and anything I can when I'm over there. It's gonna be awesome. And Shining Darker, thank you so much. Good luck with the shiny hunt. And thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. That is super, super kind of you and really generous and really does help the channel out a lot more than you know. So thank you so much, my friend. And I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream with us. And that shiny luck hopefully will come through tonight. Need to keep up with the count. Right, where are we going? There were so many legendary mystery gifts in Sword and Shield and none in Scarlet and Violet. I know, mate. There's been none yet. Shiny Mew with the GB marking will still be rad. Yeah, that's the thing. Even if they do a Shiny Mew giveaway, I would imagine it's probably just going to be regular Mew. But if they did, it won't have the GB mark, which is the coolest thing about it, I think. Endry, Armored Mewtwo would be insane. I know. And you know what? Light has been pushing that for the longest time, right? And you can't really, like, I think the thing is with Light, you know, he might have some crazy ideas. And I never really think he has crazy ideas. They might just seem really, like, wild at the time. Like, when he first talked about Boom Burst Rillaboom, you're like, I don't know. It's like mainly a physical attacker. And it came to fruition. And he got so many other things right. And I'm like, there's probably a little bit of truth in this, and we could maybe see something like this. So I tend to think he's probably onto something with it. So it'd be really cool if it was Armored Mew. Can you imagine if it was Armored Mewtwo? That would be insane. It would make kind of sense as well why the Mew needs powered up in the raid if the Mewtwo's even stronger than usual. Because really, there's not too much difference in the base stat totals. Not like they're not miles away from each other. Mark, just a warning, don't eat a candied octopus. A friend of mine had to puke in the middle of Japanese market. Oh man, that is rough. Mark, I appreciate it. I will be definitely staying away from candied octopus. I don't even know if I'd go near it to begin with. Like, candied octopus. I like calamari a lot. But a candied octopus? I bet it looks nice though. I bet they make it look all like you just want to eat it, you know, like one of those. I appreciate that, mate. I will stay well away from those. Ali, I hope it's for everyone. The Mew I'm doing or the Mew they're doing? That's the one. Any suggestions? The happy hour one. It's really actually quite good to use in the Ace Academy tournament to kind of expedite the amount of money that you can get. So that's quite a good idea for that one alone. Professor Oak, I'm calling Armored Mewtwo. Mate, I really hope that we get it. Will it be your real name or your YouTube name that is going to be used on Streamer Worlds? It's always my real name. I think they do put my Twitter handle on there, but it's always my real name that will be used for official streams and stuff like that. Where in chat can you gift a membership? Oh, I don't know, dude. You don't need to do that, though. That is so kind of you, mate. But thank you so much. I have no idea. I'm so bad. I'm like, yeah, you should know so you can tell people. And what date will the stream be when you are back? I don't know how long Worlds is for. So Worlds is just for like a weekend. So the stream should be, I'm back on the 14th. So the stream that we'll do for the Mew should be the 16th of August, which would be the Wednesday. Man, I am not keeping up with the count tonight. Snow on Fire, even Professor Oak agrees, which makes it true. I have a tendency to agree with you both. I've worn the shiny jacket tonight as well for a little bit of luck. Hopefully it proves us right and appreciates that we started with it. Javier, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. But what's everyone expecting from the Pokemon Presents that we're going to get? I think we're going to get a DLC trailer for sure. I don't know if we're going to get a DLC, like a date for the DLCs, but I really think that they might keep that for Worlds and announce that at the closing ceremony at Worlds, but who knows? It'll be interesting nonetheless, though, whatever we get. No, I don't want eggs. What am I doing? I want to set up a sandwich. Speed these egg hatches up. And Tyler, figured as much. Well, I got 3 fantastic shinies. 2 of them were Charcadets. Nice. Now on to the version exclusive. I got Cloth. That is awesome. They're all great shinies. We've got no ingredients left. Oh, okay, this is not ideal. We're going to have to do it just the old-fashioned way. George, I do have the shiny charm, yes. So that does increase the odds slightly with Masuda method. Imagine a Legends game in Kanto incorporating Missing No. Harry, could you imagine? That would be hilarious. I love that. I was finding out actually yesterday that Missing No in Pokemon Red and Blue is completely different to Missing No in Pokemon Yellow, which I found crazy. I thought it would just be exactly the same, but it's completely different, which is madness. Lexi, if you like sushi, go to one of the bigger chains and stuff yourself. Highly recommended. Also, go for sukmen over ramen if you can. Okay, sukemen. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. I'm so bad. I'm gonna struggle when I'm in Japan, aren't I? I'll just nod politely at everything. Let's go, Lapras. Could you imagine? Nigel, well, 35 minutes of announcements is a lot of time to fill. A lot of time, mate. I didn't expect it to be that long. I'd love Gen 1, 2, and 3 on Switch. Brian, that's another one everyone keeps kind of talking about. Are they going to announce the Classic Collection on the Switch finally, you know? I think there's a good possibility that it could drop, you know? With any of these, like, Pokemon Presents that we have, there's a good chance they may drop them with any of them, you know? Oh, it'd be so good if they do. The rumor is, though, they're going to drop a brand new game. You know, they're going to talk about the DLCs and they're going to announce a new game that's coming. And it could be to do with the next Black and White game, you know. In Pogo today was the first time ever they released Mega Ray, and I managed to find a shiny one after 4 raids. No way, Endry. That's amazing. I've seen loads of people on Twitter posting their shiny rays. That is cool. I'm going to hopefully try and get one when I'm in Worlds next week. That would be amazing. Devin, you got the shiny Tom too. It definitely helps. Ali, hey dude, can you give me the recipe for the shiny Grookey? The recipe. I wish I had the recipe, mate. All you need is a Ditto that's foreign to your game, so not the same region as your game. Rillaboom. Put a Destiny Knot on the Ditto or the Rillaboom if you want IVs passed down, and then put them in your put them in your picnic, and you'll set up Masuda method. Then use, like, if you use the number 18 sandwich, which is the ultimate peanut butter sandwich, it'll set egg power level 2, which just speeds up eggs being produced. It does help you hatch eggs a bit faster as well, and then just hatch a bunch of eggs. Get a load of eggs, hatch them, and hopefully you get the shiny in them. And Harry, I expect them to either reveal the release date for the Teal Mask or reveal Gen 5 remakes in some way, because it just be like Game Freak. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what we're going to get. Like one of the two. I feel like you're probably more, like it's more likely that they reveal Gen 5 remakes of some sort or a Legends Gen 5 game, you know? and then save the teal mask, because that feels like it's like we know the teal mask's coming soon, right? So it feels like a little bit of a smaller piece of news than Gen 5 remakes or whatever they're going to do for the Gen 5. So they keep the teal mask reveal date for Worlds, and that's their little bit of announcement at Worlds, which is still pretty cool. And then they do the bigger announcement in the 35-minute direct, which is, yeah, I could definitely see happening. Dana, how are you doing? That would be fantastic if they released the old games for the Switch. And yeah, imagine on top of that, we get the DLC trailer for the Teal Mask, Indigo Disc, we get some new info, we get maybe a sneak at a new Pokemon. Then they drop the news about a Gen 5 remake, and then they say, oh, by the way, as well, on the Switch right now, you can play Emerald, Crystal, Yellow, Blue, Red, everything. And then I'd be like, we just did the Mew glitch in the virtual consoles on the 3DS. We could have just waited, and we could have just waited a week and done it on the Switch. If they do drop it, I'm gonna say this now. If they drop it, no, because then I can't duplicate them, because there's no way to duplicate Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, so I can't do it. I was gonna say if they do announce it, we'll do the glitch again on the Switch. And then we'll trade out the Mew from there. But oh no, you will be able to dupe. You will be able to dupe because you do the same duplication that you would have done originally. So what am I talking about? You should be able to dupe in Pokemon Red and Blue still, if you're going to be able to do everything else. So yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah, Legends Lapras, please, if you can. Not available in my country yet. Legends Lapras would be very cool. I'll get lots of eggs in Pokemon Sword and Shield and Shiny Grookey. Yes, that's the other option. Imagine Legends Lapras. Could you imagine? Architect, how are you doing? It's a silly question. Are you able to speak Japanese as you are going to Worlds? If so, that's awesome, and I'm jealous as it is a language I would love to learn. I can't, but I have been trying to learn just the basic things, like please, thank you, good morning, hello, those sort of things, to just be polite, I think, when I'm out there, because I think that's one of the big things about, you know, Japanese culture. They're very what's the word? Well, polite culture, aren't they? You know, manners and things all go a long way, like they do in most places, but I think go probably a little bit further in Japan. So I'm gonna trying to make as much of an effort as I can before I go, because I don't want to be ignorant and not go over there. I don't like, as much as I probably will have to use English sometimes, I'm going to try not, if I can, but I'm going to have to for a lot of stuff. If you use the second edition Alpha Nod, it gives you egg power level 2. That is so true. Yeah, that's another really good place to get egg power level 2. Crispin, how you doing? Just got my shiny Sprigatito after almost 800 eggs. Congratulations on that shiny starter Pokemon. That's amazing. 800 eggs though, that is brutal, my friend. Congrats for sticking at it and finally it paying off as well. I'm really happy to hear. That's awesome though. Really great shiny as well. Corey, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Elog VGC, how are you doing, my friend? And hope you're having a great Friday as well. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone, tonight. If I haven't said it already, I do appreciate you all coming by tonight and spending the evening with us. Imagine Legends Rayquaza. Could you imagine? That would be insane. That would be amazing. Speaking of Japan, see, Takeshi's Castle is coming back. No way. No way. That's insane. I haven't watched that show in ages. That was like a regular, repeatable show on Challenge TV back in the day. Plush Trap, also shiny hunting Grookey. Good luck with your shiny hunt. Hope you have a bit better luck than us, and let us know how it goes. It's good to know some basics when you travel abroad, regardless of the country, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, and I think because it's so different to everywhere else that I've been, like, I think I've probably made a bit more of an effort this time around. I'm so lazy when it comes to places in Europe. It's so bad, but it's because you can kind of get by as well. But I always do feel pretty guilty when I go in like that, you know? So make a bit of an effort this time. Love Legends Kyurem. Gen 5 is my favorite gen, and having a new game centered on the past and Unova would be awesome. I 100% agree with you. That would be incredible if we got Legends Kyurem. That would be the, like, yeah. I don't know what I'd want more, like a main series title or a Legends game. Like, I kind of want both, but probably the Legends game, I think, would be the one. Be sure to have a real-time voice translation app on your phone. It works great in most cases. Thank you so much, Lexia. We'll definitely look at doing something like that. That would be super handy if I can have something like that. I know, like, Google Translate, like the camera function on it's pretty good. So I'll probably use that quite a lot if I need to. But yeah, something real-time voice would be very, very handy. Mr. Nathan, how are you doing? You haven't missed anything, mate. Just a few eggs so far. Imagine Legends Melmetal in 10 years. That would be incredible. They still have never, like, tied that to any one game either. Melton or Melmetal. It's weird. It's like the outlier of all the mythicals. Black and White 3 or I Riot, Mark. Oh, I would love Black and White 3. The sequel to the sequel would be so good. Plush Track Gaming, 184 eggs so far. Catching up with us, mate. Hopefully yours happens soon. Imagine if I get a Grookey Shiny on my birthday tomorrow. It's your birthday, Ali. That's amazing. Happy birthday for tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day and a great weekend celebrating. And yeah, you deserve a Shiny Grookey on your birthday for sure. I hope you do get it. Crackers, do you think we could get another live service game like Unite at any time soon? I don't know. That's not shiny. That's not shiny. Could have been shiny though. I don't know. Maybe they're probably always looking at like branching out to new things, you know. So there'll probably be something on the horizon very soon. And we might even get an announcement of something like that, you know, in next week's Presents. Legends was one of the best things they've done in a long time, in my opinion. Legends Kyurem would be so hype. I agree, yeah. Even if it was an experiment, it was such a good experiment, right? And they just got to stick to it now, I think. Especially with how well it was received in the fan base. Black and White 3 with 2 other in a bundle. Come on, Pokemon Company. That's what we need with Black 1 and Black 2, yeah. Could you imagine? Like the bonus discs you used to get in Zelda of like the older games. They just do that. Muffin, how you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Good luck on the shiny today. I really hope the DLC comes out on the 19th. Do you think so? It's weird because, like, why else would Q put that date there? Like, whether it was a date or not, the 19th. It, you know, it does feel very much like that's probably when the DLCs are going to drop. And the thing is with Q, kind of, I don't know if it's a pattern, if like that I picked up on or I seem to pick up on. When his activity's like quite like at the highest, when he's posting a lot, it's normally because something is going to drop very soon. So he's sat on all of this information that he's been given, and he's got like a time limit for getting it out, but he can't dump it all at once. So he's got to try and drip feed it before a specific point. So it's like, do we know that we're going to get the announcement date for the DLCs, like either in the Presents or either at Worlds? And that's why it's one of the most recent tweets from him, you know, the 19. So I would say probably, I think it will be the 19th of September, which would be a great date if it is. That's when it comes out. Is that the last one? It is. We're running in circles for no reason. Come on, Grookey, be one of the shinies. Plush Trap, I got Grookey plush and Pokemon Scarlet a few days ago. Nice, that's awesome. A Grookey plush as well. Grookey plush is really nice. It's one of the ones I haven't got. I would love one. I'll have a look when I'm in Japan. I'm sure they've got plenty of them over there. Hopefully, that'd be good. Mark, to be honest, I'd just be content with Black and White 2 on Switch. They were such good games back then, yeah. I mean, even at the base of it, right? Just a faithful remake of one of them would be so good. Like, if it was just, yeah, on the Switch, it would be amazing. I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think it's going to be probably an in-house project by Game Freak, not outsourced. Anthony, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are having a great Friday. Thanks for joining this stream, and I hope you enjoy it with us all tonight. Crispin, just need a Quaxley shiny. Is that what you're going to hunt for next? If you are, good luck with that one. Hope it's a very quick one for you. Mr. Nathan, I'm currently building the VGC team. Then I'll hunt Grookey with you. Nice. What team are you building around? What is it looking like at the moment? Hope it's going well. Devin, will you see? I will see you guys later and try and get a shiny Grookey from hatching eggs. Devin, have a great rest of your day, evening. Hope to catch up with you very soon. And thank you so much for coming by. David, what are popular Pokemon people want titles on? Black and white are definitely the ones. And anything Legends, I think, David, to be honest, like anything Legends, like anything in the Legends series. Might not be called Legends, but like a Legends Arceus, anything like that. Again, on a different region, I think people would really love. Jazzy Girl, read your last message. Where is it? What I'm finding strange is home in going into maintenance on the same day as the presents. And also, did you get a 151 UPC pre-ordered? I didn't. Lou, thank you so much for the subscribe. And that is interesting. I didn't realize home was going into maintenance on the same day. That is kind of wild, because that could kind of hint at a lot of things, you know. I wonder what they're gonna do. The weird thing is, if you remember back to, it was a Pokemon Day, and they released the Walk and Wake and the Iron Leaves that day, and that came out of nowhere. There was very little. I don't even think there was like leaks or any rumors about that. You know, those two Pokemon getting kind of thrown out in an event. So there could be something similar to that. The only thing I would say, when I've been looking at like the trailer for the Pokemon Presents and like the glitchy trailer and the M kind of flashing up, if you look at the M partway through the trailer, just before it splits back to the kind of normal Pokemon Presents screen, the M splits into two. So it's like, if that's representing Mew or Mewtwo, then the M splits, so there's two M's. So I was like, M, Mew, Mewtwo. I don't know if I'm just looking into it way too much, but there's, you know, they do like to do stuff like that. So I'm like, it's probably hinting at Mewtwo. But who knows if they're gonna do anything in regards with home. If they were kind of, I don't know, it might just be a little bit of maintenance with Pokemon Home. I don't know, it could be like just something, but it kind of, to have it on the same day does kind of make you think, is it related to anything that they're going to announce in that game, which could be the classic collection, you know? It could be that classic collection that they update it for, which would be absolutely insane. It'd be crazy. Mighty, how are you doing? I hope you're well. What's your favorite mainline game? Mine is White 2, but Violet comes really close. White 2 is so great. If I had to say one, I don't know. There's so many good ones. I'd have to say maybe Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, probably one of those two. White 2 is pretty close though. White 2 is very close. White 2 is a very cool game. Mark, by the way, thanks so much for your raid and shiny guides. Only discovered you recently and already got a box full of shiny raid ready mons. Nice. I'm so happy to hear they've helped out, Mark. Thank you so much. And hopefully they continue to be helpful as well as the weeks and days go on in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet universe. Pokemon Legends Johto would be cool. Crystal, ever since I watched Birdkeeper Toby's little video theory on Legends Johto, I'm all for that. I'm kind of like committed to Legends Unova or Legends Kyurem now, because I'm like, the idea just feels really cool. But going back to Johto would be incredible. I really hope they do go back to Johto at some point. And Plush Trap, imagine we get shiny Grookeys at the same time. That would be wild. That would be wild. I'd be down for it though. Bebum, so many people of Middle Eastern community have said the same thing, Lee. Really? That's interesting, mate. Shiny Hyper Detail Chloritza plush is what I need in my life. Very cool shiny. Yes. Shiny Mew. The Shiny Mew giveaway has, unfortunately, if you're coming into the stream tonight, we have had to push it back. I'm going to have to do it when I get back from Worlds, just because I haven't had the amount of time that I needed pretty much to get the amount of Mews in red and then traded up to Scarlet and Violet. I just kind of run out of time, which I'm super sad about, and really disappointed that that's how it's worked out. But I wanted to come on tonight and kind of explain the situation, and then hopefully get a shiny Grookey to kind of boot, but we'll see how that goes. I'm going to buy 3DS Pokemon games tomorrow that I haven't been able to play before. The Gold Assassin, it might be worth waiting. Might be worth waiting until... oh, well, no, the 3DS games, they're not going to come to the Switch. So, yeah, hopefully you can get them at a good price, because some of them are, like, crazy money. But which ones are you planning on getting? It could be the Mewtwo raid you were talking about, or anything else, really. Yeah, I mean, if there's any link to home getting updated on the same day, it could literally be for anything else. But I do feel like it's probably more than likely. We know the Mewtwo 7-star raids, the data is in the game. Because of the data mines from that last home update. The game update as well. So I feel like it's going to happen soon. And it didn't happen when we expected it to last time. And the next time we thought it would happen would be after the Rillaboom raid, which finishes this weekend. And then with Worlds happening as well, it feels kind of like, okay, it's a good event to kind of do around Worlds. And not only that, it's, you know, a great event to promote at the end of a Pokemon Presents. I'm just really sad I'm not going to be able to kind of take part in it until I land, which is like, so if it goes live after the Presents finishes, that'll be like 2:30 UK time. And then I think that's 5 hours in. So I got another 11 hours on my flight till I land, till I'll be able to do it. It might be worth paying like the £20 just to get the good Wi-Fi on the plane, because I think I can do that. But I think it's like 20. I think when I was looking, it was like $21.99. I was like, oh, is that crazy? That is a lot for like that amount of time. I'm like, but it might be worth it just to be able to kind of tune in and see, and then update my Switch as well so I can actually take part in the raid. I'm kind of tempted to do it. What do you think? What do you think I should do it? Philip forgot to say, after 105 hours of hunting Arceus, I gave up and got it after 2 attempts. I was going to say after just 2 attempts, but you did the RNG manipulation. Congrats on doing that, though, and great to hear that you've got it. That'd be a fun video to do, you know. It'd be like, because I feel like we could do that in a stream one night, doing the RNG manipulation for the Arceus. We could easily do it. It would not be anywhere near as long as the Mew hunt that we had the other day. The Chieftain, how are you doing? And what have I missed? Muffin, I hope they do all the gens in Legends games. I've been replaying it, having an awesome time. Screwed up a shiny Haunter, though. Oh. Dude, when you screw up a shiny in those games, it's brutal. And there's no getting it back. Unless you've saved, of course. And then you can. But yeah, I've done it so many times. But yeah, I'm with you. The sentiment on the Legends games, it would be so good to get another one. Imagine Legends Koraidon and a Prophecy Miraidon. I'm cooking up some game ideas for Pokemon Company. Take notes. I love that idea. I would love that to happen. It would be amazing. Mark, I'd love a revised Johto region, but I hope they'll rebalance because the Johto games are always kind of grindy. And the wild Pokemon was severely under-leveled, and maybe change the story a bit. Yeah, I think if they do all of that stuff, it would make for such a good game. Like Gold and Silver and Crystal is so good. But yeah, those aspects that you've kind of outlined were definitely problems with the game for sure. Made it really difficult. Rexy, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I have something to do in a bit, but I wanted to drop in. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. The stream's always a better place for having you around, and hope you're having a great Friday yourself, mate. David, depends if you also had a few in-flight drinks. That's very true. That's very true. I think on BA it's like unlimited, isn't it? It can be dangerous. I need to sleep on the flight though, because I think with how it works out, I don't really want to be like I'll be like a zombie in Japan that whole Wednesday if I don't sleep. So I'm gonna have to try and like sleep on the flight. It's really, really awkward timings that I'm flying. It's like good timings for getting to the airport and flying from here, but the flight time and the time that I get into Japan is actually really awkward. Set up 60 owl eggs to hatch along with you and got the shiny after 42 eggs. No way, Lexi. You are on... Get hatching another one. Now. Go for it. 42 eggs. That's crazy. That is what we like to hear. Congrats, mate. Manuel, how are you doing? Thank you so much, my friend. And I hope you're having a fantastic Friday and enjoy the stream with us tonight. Jazzy girl, you have said if you got the 151. No, I didn't get it. I haven't ordered it. And I don't even know if they have it pre-ordered. I was so wiped after the stream on Wednesday. I had to go eat. And then I completely forgot about the Ultra Premium Collection box. Until right now, until you've just mentioned it. And I'm like, I can guarantee they probably haven't got it anymore. Hopefully they'll get a restock and I'll catch it. I need to actually go on, I think, and put an alert on if it is out of stock so I get an email. And they're normally pretty good if I do that. Ali, I got a shiny Arceus from a Pokemon merchant in a stream. Is it legit? Nice shiny to get though, for sure. And a Dada Zarude. Nice. Pinksy, I bet it will be at 330 eggs. Would take that all day. Pinksy, I like that guess a lot. And we are closing in on that number as well, so it won't be long before we are there. One more box in a bit. David, I never bought that thing. I always just loaded ROMs and movies on my PSP or tablet. I can go 8 hours without internet. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Like I've got like so much One Piece ready to go on my iPad that I'm like, I'm gonna be fine for the flight. But I'm just, the only reason why I'm saying it is because I think the direct, the present, I keep calling it a direct. It's not a direct anymore. The present is gonna have some really big news, and I kind of don't want to wait like 11 hours to get the news when I land. I'd rather pay a little bit, get it, and then also update my Switch just so I can get the raids, and then I can kind of play it and figure out the raid and all that sort of stuff, which would be very cool if I can do that. And then it'll make it easier if I do a video when I land in Japan, catching up on everything, recapping. Oh, I don't know, whatever. It'll mean I've got a bit more information rather than kind of trying to do it on the fly. Rexia got a shiny Fennekin a couple of days ago and got 6 Dunsparce in one sandwich. 6 in one sandwich. Mate, that is crazy. That is crazy good. Congrats. I struggled to get 1 Dunsparce in one sandwich. 6. That's got to be a record, mate. That is incredible. Imagine seeing the full dragon in Legends Kyurem and how they split. That would be very cool. I would love that. That would be one thing that I would really love with Legends Kyurem. And Snow One Fly, sadly, Shiny Rick Ghastly must wait another week and a few days to be traded for Shiny Mew. I know, mate. I'm so sorry, man. I'm looking forward to that trade in particular. Very much so. It's going to be very cool. The Savage Dingo, where are you running around? I don't recognize the location. It's on top of the Pokemon League. So if you can kind of traverse up the sides of the cliffs and then just glide over onto the top of it. I don't know if we'll get... Yeah, so where's the Pokemon Center? Just there. And then if you run over to these cliffs here, and then you can glide down onto the top of it. It's a nice little location to do it. Hello, Scott. How are you doing, mate? And Ricardo, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And yeah, Scott. Well, I thought, even though we couldn't do the Mew trade tonight, which I'm really disappointed about, I thought I'll come on regardless and do the Grookey hunt, because that's something that I can kind of just put together very quickly. And I haven't got as many eggs as I normally have. So I'm hoping we get the shiny. But it's good just to be on, especially because this will be the last stream before I head off to Japan. Cyrus, use trade code 69 until you get in with a guy called Conan. I am not comfortable doing that, Pixie. That does not sound like a... that does not sound as though it's going to be anywhere near anything I expect it to be. But I will leave the 69 code trading for you, and you can have Conan all to yourself. All to yourself. You keep Conan. But I appreciate the offer, though. I do. David, think the best outbreak spot. I was spawning like 70 Dartini per minute versus like 20 when people run around. That's actually not too bad. That's, yeah, 70 per minute. That's a lot. That would make the shiny, getting the shiny super quick. Plush trap game and 8 regs remaining. Hope. Well, let's hope that the shiny's in one of those 8 eggs, mate. We could also do an Arceus hunt. That was my thinking as well. Like, if we get the shiny early now, we can just hop over into Legends Arceus. Scott, Japan will be cool. I have a shopping list for you. Well, it is your birthday, like 4 days after I get back. So I have something that I do want to pick up in one of the Mandrake stores or the hard offs that I want to go to. Because there's some older gen stuff that's very cool that you just, it's harder to pick up over here, and it's supposedly a lot cheaper too, although it depends what I can find in Yokohama, or if I'll have to venture a little bit further outside, but it'll be fun. Yeah, send it over though. Will you do the next Pokeball podcast from Japan? I think we're recording it on Sunday night, so yeah. It's a shame because it would have been really great to record it this week on Tuesday after the presents. But yeah, I might speak to Scott because I could do it on the Wednesday, but for timing, it might not work out the best for Scott. So he might actually be sleeping probably middle of the night when I'm like up and about, and kind of vice versa. Jazzy Girl, just let you know the 151 EPC is still available for pre-order. Oh, okay. I'm gonna 100% tonight. I'm not gonna be wiped after tonight's stream. I will 100%. I appreciate you so much for checking that out. Thank you. Hopefully I can grab one. I also think they're gonna hype that up in the Pokemon Presents as well. There's got to be a segment for that. And Stonefly, don't worry about the Mew giveaways. It's better that most people will get the shiny Mew than like a quarter on the street. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I kind of didn't want to do just a portion tonight because a lot of people just feel like they missed out, and I'd rather do it like to a full stream, even though it's more relevant now because it was like it's fresh in everyone's minds that we've just done it. But yeah, it's just not ideal how it's worked out. If Marston shows up at Worlds, could you interview him? 100% just for you, mate. I will, yeah. He'd probably pull me to one side and be like, why do you think I'm so ridiculous? I'd be like, I don't, Marston. We want to get you on the pod. Mighty, when I was a kid, thought that Plusle and Minim would evolve into Latios and Latias just because of all of them in the back of the Boxer Colosseum. That is awesome. Imagine that. Imagine Plusle evolving into Latias. I love that. I love that so much. That would be so good. And the fact that you believed it. The coloration though is kind of there, so I can see where you kind of got the link as well. Both on the box, both kind of similar colors. Mod Price, how are you doing? We can Scott be recording a podcast for a while for away. You miss a week, so we'll record it while I'm before. So we'll record one Sunday. But like I say, I might speak to him and see if we can do one on Wednesday. But I don't know how it's going to work out for time differences. That's the only thing. But yeah, there won't be a break week. We'll still be continuing on as it'll appear as normal. So we'll make it work. Evan, how are you doing? I hope you're good. You've reached 399 subs. Evan, where are you? I am way behind in the chat. I think. Or I'm like not far enough on. I don't know what I'm even talking about. Could you not put a box of Muse and Crystal and dupe them there? Would that be faster? I know Light mentioned it. It might be quicker to do that. Because I've never duped in Crystal before, so I'm not really too sure how it works. That's why I kind of stayed in Red, because I'm just way more familiar with how Red works. Holoquin, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great Friday, and good evening to you as well, my friend. Thank you so much for joining the stream with us tonight. Jazzy Girl, you're so welcome. Because of your streams, you set up videos for the 7 stories. So good and helpful. Thank you so much, Jazzy Girl. I hope they continue to be. Derek Williams, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you are joining us on the stream tonight, hope you enjoy it with us. JC Mex, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a great Friday. Thank you so much for dropping in on the stream, and hope you enjoy it with us tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to get the shiny Grookey. I did think when we started this, I thought, are we going to get it early? Because when I hunted Grookey in Sword and Shield, I've mentioned this a few times, it was a very long hunt. So I feel like we deserve a shorter Grookey hunt. Although we've had so many short hunts recently, we'll probably do a really, really long one. Are you going to be doing an Arceus shiny hunt after this one? Yeah, I think if we get this early, or we probably get through the eggs pretty quickly, we'll jump over to Arceus and do some resets over there. Mighty, my trainer card on Violet shows that I have more than 180 shinies on the game. I have no life. Let me see mine. I need to see mine now. Where are we gone? Nuts. Oh no, I've pulled up the uniform menu. Get out of this. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Sorry, I have to stop. I'm so bad at being distracted. 197. So I'm up there with you. I'm up there with you, mate. I didn't realize it was that many. Mr. Nathan, this is probably going to be my last stream I'll be able to watch for a while. School starts on Tuesday for me. No problem, Mr. Nathan. You drop in whenever you can. We'll probably be changing up times, I think, going forward from when we get back from Japan. We'll do the Muse stream as normal, but we'll probably be mixing up times a bit. I think with the streams, we might be doing some earlier. So if you can attend any of them, it would be awesome, as always, to see you. But obviously priorities and things, school definitely comes first, so just stick in with that, and we'll be here whenever you do have spare time, and we'll be rooting for you that everything goes smoothly, and good luck with all the studies and stuff like that, my friend. But we appreciate, and I appreciate you coming while you can in non-school time, but totally understand. David, my trainer card is 394. That's absolutely insane. How did you dupe in Red? I remember pulling cord during trade. That's one way you could do it. That's probably the better way to do it, and probably the more non-game breaking way. So the way to do it is deposit in a PC, then save, then kind of reset the game before the save is actually complete, and it saves, kind of portions the save. So it saves a Pokemon in your box and saves it in your party, like you haven't transferred it into the box, if that makes sense. It's very dangerous though, because it can erase your save file, so it's really sketchy doing it like that, but it's one way of doing it. Harry, I have 153 shinies on my profile. It's a lot, isn't it? It's crazy. It's a crazy amount of shinies. Imagine like saying that in, like, you know, 2 generations ago. That's how many shinies you encountered. That is mad. What have I done with chat? I've just got rid of it. Oh no, what have I done? Right, 2 seconds, chat. I've just broke my OBS. What have I done? Okay, I don't know what I've done. We're still streaming. I'm gonna have to pop this out, I think. Pop out chat. I'm gonna have to pull this over here so I can keep up. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna small it down. Sorry about this. I like having, like, I have my chat in my OBS, and I don't know what I've just done. I've just knocked something, and I don't seem to be able to get any of the chat back. So there we go. If I've missed anyone's messages, I apologize. I'll try and go back through them. Thermal, gonna work on a carbon egg hunt. Good luck with that, my friend. I hope you get it very, very soon. Death, to find a shiny Grookey, you must think like a Grookey, act like Grookey, destroy the laws of physics like Grookey. Only once you have done these 3, you will receive shiny Grookey. I love it. Let's, I can't act like Grookey on stream, though. I get banned from YouTube. But that's maybe why we won't get the shiny tonight. Maybe we will, though. Maybe. Harlequin just came home. You sure already talked about the teaser for the direct. Maybe you could sum up your guess again. Yeah, we've touched on it. We've touched on it, mate. I think we're gonna get DLC trailer stuff. I think we'll get a new Pokemon revealed or teased. They'll probably reveal a new Pokemon with very few details on it. I think that's what we're likely to see in the Teal Mask DLC, I think. Like, they've got to show something new. They might show something to do with the mechanics of the masks. I don't think we're going to get a reveal date in the direct, in the presents. And I do think we're going to get a... I feel more now it's been mentioned that there's home maintenance on the same day as the Pokemon Presents. I feel now there's more chance of us getting the classic collection, like Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and maybe even Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald on the Switch. Because why else would there be home maintenance? I don't know. So that might be something that we get. And I do think we're going to get a drop of a Gen 5 remake or some sort, like a Legends game. Maybe. Liam, I'm still not ready for the DLC now. I'm so ready for the DLC now. Sorry, I misread that. I was like, why are you not ready for it? Yeah, you and me both, mate. I cannot wait for it. Any chance of Armored Mewtwo? I think there might be. Maybe Thermal. I really like Light's prediction on that because he's been pushing that for a long time now. And I think it would be very cool if we saw it. Like, we've had Armored Mewtwo in Pokemon Go. We've never had it in any main series title. And I don't know why. So it'd be really cool if we do get Armored Mewtwo. I mean, that would be so hype if we do. Finally got the last Orcorio. Got it in 3 minutes from a sandwich. And now going for the Sandlet. Awesome job, mate. Good luck with the Sandlet as well. Nice one to get as well. Nice and easy to spot. Brian, it would be great if we do get Gen 3. It's so hard to trade up from that gen. Yeah, I agree, mate. It would be amazing if we do get it. Ellen, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Loving the merch to match the Shining Grookey. Yeah, it is exactly the same tonight. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great Friday as well. Thanks so much for joining the stream with us. Oh, just not the shiny this time. If you guys are watching the world stream, though, the opening of the show for VG is going to be fun. There's going to be some fun themes. I'm not going to say anything or spoil it, but I look forward to hearing what, if you do watch it, what you think of. I can't really say it without spoiling it, so I can't really say it. We'll talk about it when I get back. KW, that would be quite quick for home implementation, given how long it took to add Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, but you got to think they've known about the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance on the Switch for a long time now. So maybe this is what they've been doing. Since they got announced, they've been working on an integration for home, like a patch for home. Because it would be very similar, I would imagine, to what the integration would have been like on the 3DS. And they just need to make it more... It'd be easier to integrate with home directly rather than having to go through Poké Transporter and Pokemon Bank. So I think that might be why it's taken so long. Like the integration with Pokemon Home. And it is just that simple patch that they just need to inject. And then from there, it's kind of... We're all good. Babarak Ben, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Friday. Thanks for joining this stream with us today. Death, in other words, just sway your head from side to side, preferably with your forearms as well. Dude, I'm not doing that. No, I do not want the shiny that bad. I like the thought though. That would be amazing, as well as a release date. I was just curious about the purple light. I think that'll be the 7-star Mewtwo. 100%. That has to be the hint. The sparkling M that splits into 2 M's and then goes back into an M. And all glitchy as well. The glitchiness might be the Armored kind of reference, though. That's the thing, you know? Because it feels very like, you know, computer related, AI related, like graphics, you know? So it's like Armored Mewtwo. Because like Mewtwo was controlled by its armor, right? It suppressed it so Giovanni could control Mewtwo. And then Mewtwo kind of overpowered it and took it off. And then that's when Mewtwo escaped. So you could imagine it's like some reference to that maybe. Which is really, really, really hype. Sunny, what's your longest Masuda method hunt? I've been hunting on Temple Rockruff. I'm at 588 eggs. Scarlet and Violet has ruined my patience with hunting. Oh, I know what you mean. We've actually been really fortunate with all of our hunts that we've done on the channel. Like, we've got them pretty much all under odds so far. So I've not really had a bad Masuda hunt. Now I've said that, touch wood, it's not this one. My worst one was definitely Grookey in Sword and Shield, though, but I didn't count the eggs in that. That was a horribly long hunt. And I feel like that would have been into the thousands. Like, I've still got boxes in Pokemon Home of Grookeys that I just haven't had the energy to go in and delete. There's so many of them. Death, can we talk about how they did the Tepig line dirty? Like, what? Like, how are you going to have every other Gen 5 starter except the Tepig line appear in other gens? Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I feel like that's going to get resolved, though, right? I feel like they're going to introduce it because that data mined information isn't like concrete. It can change. It'd be very strange if they just excluded Tepig over everything else. Everything else is included, but yeah, Tepig. Sorry, mate. Not coming in. I can't see it happening. Yodi, anyone have a timid or modest Voltorb Hisuian? I have a shiny Frozlaz or shiny Reveroom or 6-5 Slowbro Galarians. Nice for trade. Snuffy, what if it's like the Galarian Slowpoke thing that we got early because Pokemon Home is getting maintenance? Potentially, maybe. Do you think they're going to drop the DLC that day? I just can't see it happening, to be honest. Diana, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Just got home from work. Hope your day was great. How are you doing? I'm excited for Pokemon Presents. I'm doing all right. Diana, catching up with my day. It's been a very busy day getting things sorted and stuff like that, but I'm doing all right. Glad to be here finally. And yes, Pokemon Presents is going to be very... Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited for it. Like, legit, I think it's going to have some really, really, really exciting news dropping. I think it's going to be probably better than what everyone expects it to be. I just think the length of it just implies that it's going to have some really juicy news. And we'll probably get Detective Pikachu 2 stuff as well, which is exciting in itself. But there'll be probably stuff that we have no idea about as well. Crispin will definitely go for a shiny Tepig. Yes, it's got a great shiny. Great shiny. Embo's shiny is amazing. Wasn't the Slowpoke at the train station a bit earlier than the DLC? I think it was. Like, was it 2 months earlier that they did that? And then it was, yeah, it was really, really early. Yeah, and then we got the DLCs way after that. So maybe it could be something like that. That's actually a really good shout. Mr. Nathan, only have 2 boxes of eggs left. Wish you luck. Good luck, my friend. Hope that shiny is hiding in somewhere amongst them all. Yori, thank you so much, mate. Teaching me about farm and event raids. Oh, you are welcome, my friend. I'm pleased the videos help. That is the main thing why they're there. So it's really great to hear that they are being helpful, my friend. And hopefully they continue to be as we get more of the 7-star raids going forward, which I'm hoping we do. $60 eggs is 17%, but good luck. It's not the best odds, but you would take it though. Oddish, how are you doing, mate? I wonder if they locked off cliff, of the locked off cliff will have the DLC. Yeah, I wonder that, you know, because that's got to play some role, and the area 0, the locked off area and area 0 as well. So it just feels like Kitakami is like far away from Paldea, so I feel like that's not going to be unlocked in this portion. And also the Blueberry Academy as well, you know, that feels like that's not in Paldea at all. That feels like somewhere where we've got to go. Maria Hunt, thank you so much for the subscribe, and if you're joining us tonight, I hope you enjoy the stream with us and having a great Friday. Do you still have my Volto? Because I can still trade another one if you need to. I do have it, Javier. I do. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. I haven't done the hunt for it yet, but it is in the works to do at some point. Sonny, I'm just hoping for a DLC release date, considering we're getting close to fall in the northern. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're very close to it now. You know, they're leaving it really late to announce it if it is going to be September. So I feel like this is like the last chance they've got. I do feel like that will be that'll be announced at Worlds though, rather than in the Pokemon Presents. I think they might end the Pokemon Presents by saying, and tune into the World Championships over the weekend, and make sure you don't miss the closing ceremony, because there will be a big teaser announcement at the end of the World Championships. You might want to see something along those lines to make sure that everyone joins, you know. Full-Hearted Gamer, thank you so much for becoming a newest member, supporter as well, plus. Thank you so much for joining the family, and really appreciate the support. It really goes a long way to help the channel. It makes a bunch of things more possible, so thank you to you, and great to have you become a member with us. I hope you enjoy the stream with us tonight as well. Mighty, Pokemon may not be the most complex or most difficult games, but they are like a slice of pizza. No matter what condiments you use in it, most likely tastes good. I love that so much. It's so true, though. It's so true. You can mix a bunch of different things and do it a bunch of different ways, but it still taste good. And that is exactly what Pokemon is, mate. That analogy is perfect. I feel like I need to steal that and put it on like a poster or a t-shirt or something. Then I'm hopeful we get at least an update for the DLCs. I love a release a month at least if we don't get a date attached. Are you going to be streaming the presents or just reacting? I wish I could do all of it, but I'm going to be on my flight to Japan when it goes live, so there is not going to be any live stream, which I'm so sad about, because it's like we don't get many presents. We get like maximum 2 a year, so it's like you kind of want to stream both of them and then react to both of them. I'll probably do a reaction video or a recap video of everything that was dropped when I get into Japan, but it's going to be like 11 hours later before I can. If I have no Wi-Fi on the plane, then I'm going to be playing the craziest catch-up. As soon as that plane's wheels hit the tarmac in Japan, my Wi-Fi is going to be on my phone. I'm going to be like going crazy trying to catch up with what I've missed. But if I got Wi-Fi on the plane, that would be nice. Hopefully I do, and I can see at least what's happening. But I am very sad that I can't do anything live for it as well. Sunny, thank you so much for becoming our latest member as well and joining the family here on the channel. It does massively, like I said before, help out with everything that goes on with the channel. So really great to have you join us and support the channel in that way. Thank you so much. Gimroth, will you do the podcast with Scott from Japan? We're not sure yet. We will plan on pre-recording it before I go, but I might speak to him. It'll just be difficult to work out with time zones when I'm out there, I think, because the time difference is like super crazy, so we might not be able to do it. UDM17, how are you doing, my friend? Just stopping by to say hello. Well, hello there. Have fun in Japan. Thank you so much, mate. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you when I'm back for that Mew trade. So make sure you are around to grab your Mew, and I will keep one aside for you as well if you can't make the stream. But yeah, the DLCs. I don't know what the trailers. I just feel like it has to be some sort of new teaser Pokemon. But I keep coming back to it. I just think that home maintenance just really hints to something more than what we probably expect. We've passed that 333 mark, but we are getting closer to other guesses tonight. So let's see how more we can go. 13 Gamer Bullet, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Shiny hunting going well. It's gone all right, mate. How many are we talking? This is 340 now. It's gone all right though, mate. Day's been good. How about you? I hope you're having a great Friday, man. All set for the weekend. Ali, I think that's enough for today. Bye-bye. Ali, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will hopefully see you on another stream soon. Bandito, I got my shiny Grookey 2 days ago. That is awesome to hear. Congrats on getting it super early. How many eggs did you hatch, Bandito? Just out of curiosity. Hope it wasn't too many. But thank you so much for the luck. We definitely need it tonight. I really, really would like to get it before we head off to Japan. Oddish. 388. Okay. We'll take that as well. 100%. Diana, I can't wait to see it, then hear your thoughts. Oh, thank you so much. Every time there's a presents, I get up early and go get donuts and coffee. It'll go live at 9 a.m. your time. That's perfect time for coffee and donuts. That's like a perfect presents. That sounds absolutely brilliant. I'm very jealous. I think I'll be like 5 hours into my flight when it goes live. So, yeah, I either have Wi-Fi on board the plane or I don't. And I don't even know how good the Wi-Fi will be on the plane. Like, you got to pay for it. So you would expect it to be good. But if any of you have any experience with like Wi-Fi, if you've paid for Wi-Fi on the trains in the UK, like never pay for Wi-Fi if you're on any train in the UK. It's like, one, like ridiculously expensive, and two, it's the worst internet you'll ever experience. It's just not worth it. So I really hope it's not like that. I'm hoping it's a little better. Ed, I thought you already had the shiny. I can't keep up. No, we haven't got the shiny for the Grookey yet, unfortunately. So this one's still going on. I feel like it's going to surpass the Oshawott. Mighty, I once had some bootleg Pokemon cards. Those things had observed stats for Pokemon, a lot of grammar errors, and really ugly shiny plastic cover. Yeah, the shiny on anything bootlegged is crazy. I was in Greece earlier this year and they had lots of like knockoff Pokemon card stuff, and you can tell like straight away it's like fake. Like some of the boxes are just so not obvious. They had, what did they have? Was it Hidden Fates booster boxes for Hidden Fates, like the really old Hidden Fates set? But they had, what was the Pokemon they had on it? Because it was a Pokemon that was never on any of the art, on any of the actual real ones. So it was like super obvious. But they charged quite a lot for them as well. I was like, really surprised that they were obviously fake, but they were charging like near enough what you'd pay for like legit cards. Got to be careful. Snow on Fire, I made some, oh, where is it? Oh man, I'm so far behind. I made some memes in the Discord. Check them out when you can. I will, mate. I love a good meme. Shazil Khan, how are you doing, mate? Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you're having a great Friday. And I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing good. I'd be doing better if we got the shiny Grookey. But I don't know how many. I think we've only got, have we got one more box after this? How we doing? Oh no, we've still got a few. We still got a few to go. That's all right. That's okay. Cherry Fairy. During Worlds or other championships, do they look for fake or altered cards during TCG? I'm pretty sure all the cards do get checked over for the championships. Yeah, for any of the like official tours or anything like that. Yeah, so they're all checked prior, and also they can't really be altered because I think it's somewhere, especially somewhere like Worlds or even an international championship. I'd even go as far as to say a regional championship, but you might get away with it a bit more at a regional championship. But like, because of the quality of players that are there at the World Championships, they pretty much all of them know what each card should be doing, unless it's a really obscure card. which then it might not be the best card anyway, but you wouldn't really get away with it from the player base as well as the kind of judges would check it. So they definitely check everything, yeah. Harry, what time is the Pokemon Presents in the UK? It's 2 p.m. on Tuesday. Shoshona, how are you doing? Great to have you on the stream with us tonight. I hope you are doing great and having a great Friday. Mark, bro, you are streaming Shiny Luck into my house. 15 minutes into a sandwich and chill, and I already have 2 shinies. Nice. You're taking all the Shiny Luck. Send it all your way. I'm happy for you, mate, though. Hopefully it continues for the rest of the night. Hoping I was one of the first 10,000 so I can get the tattoo. Fred, I hope you are. You should be. I think it's still early enough now if you're registering for it where you should be. You should be able to get the tatsuguri. I'm so sad that I couldn't even get into the page because I've obviously like my play accounts attached to my obviously I had to register my play account years ago with my UK address. So as soon as I logged in, it was like, nah, you're not from here. You can't even go any further. Stop. So I couldn't even have a look at it. It's sad that it's not open to the rest of the world though. That would have been really cool. Like the fantasy team would have been very cool to take part in. Watching some of the football tonight. Can't wait for the Premier League to return next week. I know, it's crazy that it's actually returning next week. Is it the 11th it starts? Yeah, it'll be over the Worlds weekend, which would be cool. I wonder what time the match will be on when I'm in Japan, when we play, because we play Villa. I'm so looking forward to it. And you know what I'm really looking forward to, more than anything, is the Amazon documentary on Newcastle that they did, and they've been covering since the takeover happened. And that comes out on the 11th. And they're going to do it like weekly episodes. And the clips I've seen from it just look awesome. I think it should be really entertaining. It should be really good. And I think they might be continuing it because it's a short documentary with the idea of it being continued on to a full all or nothing like series like they did for Spurs and City and stuff like that. So because it's just, I think this is like 4 parts. What do I hunt with the rest of my fire sandwich? Arcanine. Go for Arcanine. That would be a good one. Camera-Upped as well is another good one. Camera-Upped is an epic shiny. I love Camera-Up shiny. So they're 2 good ones. I hope they do it worldwide in the future. Yeah, KWO, I agree with you. Like, those prizes as well. I would love the chance to win, like, even the booster box with this sitting Umbreon. That would be an amazing prize. And they're giving 100 away in each one. VG and TCG. It feels like, okay. Could have a good chance if you know the format and you get a bit lucky as well, you know. Obsidian Flames, which is Alt Art Charizard. That's one of the cards that they're giving out, right? The digital version of it. Funny that you mention it. My friend Glax has got the ultimate chase card in Obsidian. Oh, you actually pulled it, Tyler. That's absolutely madness. Congrats to your mate. That card is pure fire. Literally pure fire. I'd love that card. It's so nice. Excited for the Froakie community today in Pogo. Yes, mate, I am so pumped for that. Gonna have to get out, like, because it's gonna be pretty, like, I got really lucky with a Poliwag one last weekend. Literally the first Poliwag I encountered was shiny, so I was like, well, that's made everything easier. So I just needed to catch a bunch more to just get some candy so I could evolve it and have that. But yeah, the Froakie one, I'm definitely going hard on that one. That one I definitely need the shiny for the Greninja. Stefan, down to the last box of your Grookey eggs. Good luck, mate. I hope it is in one of those eggs for you. Keep us updated with how that's going. And Mighty, my best friend's favorite Pokemon is Blastoise, and his favorite spin-off game was Mystery Dungeon. When I replay the game and they give me the chance to choose Squirtle, I always name him like my friend. That's super nice. I like that. Mystery Dungeon game as well. They could do a new Mystery Dungeon game for the Switch. I'm surprised they haven't. Tell me Camera-Upped isn't EO from Winnie the Pooh. It's very similar. Liam, I would love them to do a one on Liverpool, but Klopp said he would never do it. Really? That's a shame, isn't it? I wonder why. I get that it's probably annoying if you're trying to do a job and you've got the cameras following you around and everything like that. I think it's nice in particular for Newcastle because I think it's going to shed a more positive light on the club than they're getting at the minute. They seem to be made an example of in the media for all of these different examples. You know, they've got this new rule about having only one person in the technical area, and weirdly they use like Eddie Howe and Jason Tyndall as an example, and I'm like, wait a minute, like Eddie's never kicking off. Jason Tyndall very rarely kicks off. What about Arteta? Like, I know it's more about two technical players. I just don't get why having more than like one person in the technical area is a problem. I get when people are kicking off is a problem, but yeah, so hopefully the documentary sheds a bit more of a nicer light on Newcastle. Like the stream. Oh, thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. Also, are you still going to do a new giveaway today, Lee? Keep up the good work. The Mew giveaway won't be today, David. Unfortunately, I have had to postpone it until I'm back from Worlds. I just haven't got enough Mews ready to kind of give out to everyone. It took me way longer than what I thought, and I've got like a tiny portion of what I need, so I'm going to need a bit more time to get them prepared. So yeah, as soon as we're back from Worlds though, the Wednesday stream after Worlds, we're going to do it then. So it should be a lot of fun. So I think that'll be like the 16th. Anyone know what the value of Rainbow Rare VMAX Pikachu, the fat one? I have no idea, Oddish. I do have one on the shelf behind me though. Chris, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Just joined the stream. Hope you've had a great Friday and giving you shiny luck. Thank you so much, Chris. Friday's been busy, hectic, but it's been good, mate. It's been productive at least. Hope your Friday's been awesome as well. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and I appreciate the shiny luck. We definitely need it. SKCO. I just got a shiny camera up last week. Nice, awesome. One of my favorite shinies. I love it. Keith, how you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Thanks for joining the stream. And Skylar, do you think you're going to get around the same number or a different number? What for the shiny, Skylar? Tonight. I feel like this Grookey's going to be way more eggs than this Oshawott was. If that's who you're referring to. Danny, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to see you in the stream as always. Hope you're having a great Friday. Lee doing the God's work with the shiny Mews. Not quick enough though. I'm really gutted about not being able to do it tonight. Really am. But hopefully I make up for it with when we get back from Worlds. And it'll be nice kind of catching up, having a bit more of a chill stream. I'm going to share this with you, right? I even had the overlay all done. Where is it? Where is it? Because I love this overlay. What the plan was originally to do. This was the overlay. So we're going to have the overlay here. The trade code down here. And then down here on this bottom screen, we were going to have Pokemon Crystal playing. So I was going to be playing Crystal while trading, because I was going to start a new game of Crystal, because I was like, that'd be cool to do while we're doing it, but just never worked out, unfortunately. So next time we'll do it though. But I did. I had it all prepped ready, and just couldn't get the final few things over the finish line to do it. Shiny Beyblade, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, Skylar, I think it's going to be more. Unless we get it like now, I think it's going to be way more than the Oshawott. Do you like Shiny Greninja? Yes, it's the best. Shiny Greninja is one of the best shiny starters. Danny, God didn't make the world in a day, so no worries getting them just yet. That's very true. We've got a little bit of time. But over the break, and obviously I think the flight back from Japan is going to be a really good time for me, just to make sure I can grind out all of them that I need, so they're ready when I get back to just Poké Transport and then Pokemon Bank into Scarlet and Violet. Because again, my flight back from Japan's like, I think 9 in the morning. So I'm going to be so wangled from jet lag when I get back. I'm not going to know what is going on. Brian, I'm stoked for a Crystal playthrough. Yeah, I kind of want to do Emerald as well, because I want to go and get... You know, we've done the Mew in Red, Blue, and Yellow, and you have to play around with a bunch of things. Like, we had to do the underflow glitch in that game. But in Emerald, you can get the old sea map. And you can legit shiny hunt for Mew in that game. And that's another thing that I was like, we could do that as well, which might be quite fun. But that would be a long hunt. That's like Arceus level shiny hunting. Bartek, I hope that you don't do a live tomorrow because on 2 days wedding. Have fun at the wedding. No, I think this will be the last stream before I get back from Worlds now. So that was another reason why I wanted to stream tonight, because otherwise it would be like, yeah. Well, it would just have been weird that I said we're going to do the shiny Mew trades and then me not turn up tonight and then not turn up till after Worlds. I just didn't feel like that was the right thing to do. Tomacock, when you're doing the trades for members, first make sure you don't show the trade code until all the members. Yeah, so I've got a special button like this. Where is it? Is it going to work? It's not going to work on this screen, but it will work on the other one. It's like a bar that comes up. So yeah, don't worry, dude. I got that covered, but I appreciate the heads up just in case they didn't. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate it. Blowmaster. Bad to the bone. I love those big bees. Bro, thanks. I'm going to get that shiny Grookey for you. You stream insane shiny luck to me. I just got a shiny Roaring Moon. No way. That is amazing. Together with a shiny Gabite and Zwelos. All three. That is nuts. Congrats, mate. You are having a good evening. Elena will absolutely watch a shiny glitch series. I'd love to do the, I think the Arceus one, if we did an RNG manipulation, but the glitches are a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure there's a few. Is there some in Crystal that we could do? We can do the shiny Celebi hunt, though, in Crystal, which is also a good hunt to do. I love Celebi, but again, I don't know if it's everyone's favorite mythical. I loved Celebi when it came out, though, when it got revealed. Andy, what's the next raid going to be? It's going to be 7-star Mewtwo. I feel like it's nearly all but confirmed. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I feel like it will be. What do you think, Andy? When's the new Mew stream? So that will be the 16th after I'm back from Worlds, Oddish. And you'll be happy to know, Oddish, I have got all the Pokemon nicknamed for you. I did that. In amongst everything else that has been going on, I managed to nickname the Pokemon. Skylar, mine is Marshadow. Marshadow is... I love Marshadow. Really do. I wish it was just more available than it is, you know? It's such a cool Pokemon. And it's very, very good and competitive. It's so good. Could be Mew. When be awesome. Have fun in Japan. Take care and blessing. Thank you so much, Andy. It would be amazing. Could you imagine if they were like, oh, it's the next 7-star Terror Raid event is actually Mew, and you need to do this because the one after that is going to be Mewtwo, and you need Mew to go in and beat Mewtwo. I don't know. That seems too long-winded for Game Freak to do that, but that would be so hype. That would be amazing. Or if it was a double 7-star raid, you had to go and get Mew first to help you beat the Mewtwo. I think it's going to be Mewtwo as well, especially after the Pokemon Presents teaser. Yeah, I think that's it. Endry, final guess is 389 eggs. What's your favorite shiny? Well, I always say Azumarill, but I feel like I'm changing my mind all the time. You know, there's some amazing shinies in the game. I like blue shinies a lot, like things that turn blue. Those are very cool shinies. I think we were talking about this. Were we talking about Shuckle on the podcast? Shiny Shuckle on the podcast this week or last week? Shiny Shuckle in BDSP looks amazing. It looks so clean. That's a super nice shiny as well. What about you, though? What's your favorite shiny? Longest starter to egg hunt was Oshawott. Took me 1,320 eggs. Man, and I complained at 377. Fair play for sticking at that. Shiny Beyblade. That's crazy. Such a worthwhile shiny, though. Congrats on getting it in the end and sticking with it, because that is a monumental task. Doom, wish Hooper not shiny locked because it looks so cool. Yes, I know, I'm with you there. That would be amazing. Hooper's such a cool mythical as well. Should make a shiny tier list from all the gens. That would be good, mate. That would take me forever. I'd be humming and hawing so much through all of it, just second guessing myself and being like, yeah, they're all good, except a few exceptions. The trash tier: Gengar, Garchomp. Mega Gengar would be like S tier though, I would say. Can you make a raid ready Pokemon out of Volcanion and Marshadow? Got them back with the GameStop. Gave them out but never had a real reason to use them. I think Volcanion could probably be quite good. Marshadow I think probably would be very good for raids. Just for the fact that it's got, what's its signature attack that you can use? It's priority and it steals boosts as well from the opposing Pokemon. So a lot of raid Pokemon like to boost up. So having the ability to kind of steal boosts from Pokemon, I feel like that's what you would probably like lean on a little bit with Marshadow. SKC, shiny Miltank, nice, I love it. I love that. Diana, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, joining the family, and like I always say to our members, it really does help out the channel in more ways than what you can imagine. So thank you so much for the support, and honestly great to have you join the membership with everyone else. So hope you enjoy it while you're a part of it, and enjoy the stream with us for the rest of the evening as well. Shiny Hooper is Golden Genie. Shiny Hooper, like, they've never released Shiny Hooper, have they? It's always been shiny locked. Or have they released it shiny? I have no memory. I know it's shiny, but I don't know if they've ever released it as a shiny. I know it will be sound cliche, but my favorite Chinese Charizard, I totally get behind that. He's my favorite Kanto starter, and that beautiful black with the red combination is top notch. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, shiny Charizard is S tier, 100%. Adonai Animation, my favorite shiny is Rowlet, which is my first breeder shiny. Nice. I like Rowlet as well. Rowlet's a super nice shiny. And regular Decidueye over Hisuian is way nicer shiny. I think it was the only one that I was gonna, like, out of the Legends Arceus starters that I've been breeding for through eggs. It was the only one that I wasn't gonna turn into the Hisuian version. I was gonna keep it regular Decidueye. Shiny Hooper is even more yellow than the Butter God. Yeah, it is proper golden, isn't it? Mine's Noivern and Volcanion shiny. Volcanion's like a blue, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I have to look at this now. I want to say it's blue. Oh no, it's gold. Yeah, it is really gold. That's a cool shiny. Volcanion's a cool Pokemon, isn't it? I'm sorry. This is like totally not what I should be doing while I should be hatching eggs. Charizard in general is S tier. I agree, yeah. And Harry got 3 shiny and 1 Sandridge. Got Oricorio, Salandit, and Volcarona. Nice. That is a good haul. Congrats on that. And 1 Sandwich as well. That's amazing. First shiny was Ditto. Wow, that's amazing. Mine was not glamorous at all. Mine was a Fearow. My first shiny was a Fearow. Not what I would have picked, but I guess shinies are shiny at the end of the day. It was full odds as well, so that was quite nice. Mark Shiny Goodra is S tier. Shiny Goodra is really nice. Rose, how are you doing? Great to see you in the chat as always on the stream. Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you've had a great Friday. And again, since you're here, Rose, sorry for no Mew today, but we will aim that first stream back from after Worlds. When I'm back, we will aim to do the distribution then. But I hope you've had a great Friday. What game will what's that, Scott? What game will I have a run through next? Just about through Fire Red. Nice. You probably don't want to do Emerald then after Fire Red. Or no, you could, because they're so different. They're just the same generation titles. Why didn't you do like Black, White, or yeah, Black and White 2 run? They're both really fun games. Or even Crystal, but Crystal's pretty similar to Fire Red. I would say Emerald, but I don't know what you've played through recently. My first shiny was a Alolan Raticate. That is nice. That's a cool shiny to get. No, we just want one roll. I like Pokeball colored Magearna. Yeah, that's a nice one. I still need to get that from Pokemon Home. I still haven't done that yet. What was your first shiny in this gen? It was Zangoose. My first shiny in Scarlet and Violet was Zangoose, just running around randomly. I think I was collecting the stakes for the Ruin Pokemon. I think it was, yeah. And I ran past the shiny Zangoose. I was like, no way, shiny Zangoose. And that's a nice shiny as well, because that's like white and blue. So that was really cool. That was before I had the shiny charm or anything. So that was full odds. Mystic Blue, no, we haven't traded the Mews. We're going to do the Mew trade. Unfortunately, I just didn't have time to get enough Mews ready for the stream tonight. Traded up to Scarlet and Violet. So I'm postponing it until I come back from Worlds. In the first stream after Worlds, which would be Wednesday the 16th, we're going to do it that night. And we've also kindly got Bebum, who's going to join us on that stream, who's also going to have some traded over to his game, and he's going to trade out as well at the same time as me on the stream. So it means we can trade, at least get through everyone that wants one. How did it go with the duping? Oh, Rose. That is my reaction. It's such a grind. I really underestimated that process. It was, to say grind to say the least of things. So yeah, but I have a bit more time now, I think, to get them done, so that we should be okay. I got like a box and a half traded up, and I pretty much need about 6 boxes, I think. And the problem was I don't want to give a portion of people it and then just leave everyone else hanging like they missed out. So I kind of want to do it all in one night. So that was the reason why I kind of pulled it. But yeah, the duplication was horrible at times, because it was like, have I crashed the game? And then for the rest of it, it's just a long, drawn out process. David, my first was Curlier. I'm surprised I recognized, since I was in the game, and the last game I played was OG Ruby. Wow, that's a really nice. X, thank you so much for the subscribe. Great username as well. Doom, the default Magearna and its shiny form look the same, and there isn't any difference, but the original colored Magearna does. Oh really? Is it only the original? I always thought the shiny was like way more red. How did you feel about a shiny mega request? How do you feel about a shiny mega request? Which one would it be for though? I'm sure it would have taken a long time, with everyone having the risk of break. Yeah, every single time risk of breaking. You've got to get the timing so perfect as well to get it right. Like, you can reset and just do nothing. Do you know? It'll just save what you've done if you get the timing like slightly wrong. Mr. Leviathan, how are you doing? Yeah, watching. You do get the Mew. I didn't think it would take that long. Yeah, it took a while. I think that was probably not too bad timing in the end for it, to be honest. I was pretty pleased with how long it actually took us. I thought it might take us like an hour less. I thought we might be able to do it in about 5 hours. So I think it was like 6 hours something in total. So that wasn't too bad. There was some parts of it though that were like really held up. Like the Nidoking took way longer to get than what it normally does. And there was some other parts that were like a little bit, like getting the missing no encounters felt like a grind towards the end. Felt like they were never going to happen. But yeah, I think we could probably cut down on the time. I'd be up for trying it. If Red ever came to the Switch, I'd be up for trying it in that as well. Right to see, right now I'm hunting for shiny Arceus and BDSP. I've been hunting it on and off for months. That's what we've been trying to do. Anytime we get the shiny early, we jump over there. We might do it tonight if we've got a bit of time. We'll see. I think they meant shiny Rayquaza. Oh, what do I think of shiny Rayquaza? I love shiny Rayquaza. Probably one of the best legendary shinies. You can dupe up, you could, yeah, 5 or 6. You could, I think it's 5 in Emerald. So yeah, if you could trade them up to Emerald, could you not trade them to BDSP and then dupe them there? That's actually not a bad idea because it's easier to dupe in BDSP. Way easier, way less risky. Actually. Yeah, because then I just trade them there from home and then just do that. So I wouldn't even actually need to go back into my Pokemon Red now because I can just use the ones I got on home. Yeah, we could do that. I've got one of them on this cart right now that I pulled up. So you can have a look at it from the other night. Did you crash? No. Did I crash? The game, do you mean SKCR? Or do you mean physically crash? I physically crashed after Wednesday's stream, for sure. I was wiped after that stream. I think it's this one on the end. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is the little shiny Mew that we got from Red the other day. So this is one of them that's traded up, which is pretty awesome. So these will be what we're trading out. And they've got, as you can see, they got the little Game Boy symbol there. But this is the exact Mew that we got. So that's what we'll be trading out. And oh no, this is what we need to do. I think if I press the plus, you can see the stats are pretty good on it as well when they've been traded up. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. But that is the one. That is the one, my friends. Bishop, how are you doing? Rillaboom went down on the first try with Corviknight. Yeah, it's Corviknight is the best for it, mate. I really enjoy using the Iron Hands with the Sword Stance Iron Defense. It's just something different. I really like Lucario, but it's so reliant on Intimidate support. It's so hit or miss. But when it works great, but it's not every time. But Corviknight's just all you need, really. There's 0 point in duping in BDSP anymore. Well, yeah, but the thing is, for this Mew, it takes so long in Red. It could be useful to speed up the whole process. Did you crash the game in... No, I didn't. No, my Red hasn't crashed, so thankfully. But there is a big chance that you can crash the game in Red when you're doing that duping, and it's super risky because it can also wipe your save if you do it wrong. Okay, let's sort these eggs out. These are the last eggs of the night. We've got one spare as well. Right. Oh no, we're gonna have 2 spare. Let's pull you down here. Let's do these 3 first. These 3 first, and then we'll do those 6. Tomocock, don't dupe the Mews in BDSP. I wouldn't even put the Mew into that game because of the legit check stuff. Actually, that's very true because it does have weirder checks, doesn't it? It has weird checks. But I mean, the thing is, like, they get through Transporter, they get through Bank, they get through Home. They should be all, and they trade over Wi-Fi, so they should be all right. Like, they shouldn't flag in BDSP. I wouldn't have thought. It'd be interesting to put one in, actually, just to see how it interacts. The duped ones, actually, yeah, BDSP, you wouldn't be able to trade them out. You wouldn't because of the flag there. You're right, Tomocock. Yeah, because of how BDSP acts with anything duplicated. It must have a marker it puts on anything when it's transferred into the game. And if you have a duplication of that, it can't transfer out. I remember now, yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. Brooklyn, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Friday. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah. Diana, Shiny Mew is so cool. Yeah, it's genuinely one of the best shinies. I love it. Scott, what are you looking forward to eating in Japan? Oh, so many things, mate. This is gonna make it really awkward for keeping count, and I'm bad at keeping count tonight, so I'm just gonna throw these 2 at the bottom so we can keep an even count up until those last eggs. The ramen, but I got told I should have something else other than ramen when I'm out there. But there's so many, like, I really want to try authentic mooncakes as well, because mooncakes are the best thing ever. And I think, like, proper mooncakes from Japan will probably be better than anything I've had in the UK. Huzzah, can someone help me get a Scarlet exclusive? I'm so close to finishing the Pokedex. We can touch trade if you want them back. I just want to log them in the Pokedex. If anyone can help Huzzah out, I'm sure they would be super grateful for it. How long did it take you? What was that? Skylar, I've missed. Skylar, you have the Arceus Shiny. That is amazing. How many resets did it take you? Or were you not keeping count? Do you like Shiny Haxorus? I love Shiny Haxorus. We just caught one. Did a guide on it in Scarlet and Violet recently on the channel. Such a nice Shiny. Yeah, Tomahawk. I forget about that. Yeah, BDSP was really weird how it kind of locked out all that sort of thing. I don't mind that it was in there. I think it's pretty good that it was in there, to be honest. It would be cool if that was like translated over to every other game. But yeah, it was weird. It's weird how it interacted. It doesn't act like any other game. Strange, because the originals never acted like that. Juana just came back from lunch and I got a shiny Tyrant. Nice. In Pokemon Go. That's awesome. Awesome shiny to get. And a great color as well. Congrats, mate. What a nice way to finish the lunch break. Poke Gold Mine. I also hear the street food in Japan is really good. I can guarantee, like, I'm just going to have a field day with all of the food. Like, I love any food from, like, Asian food is the best. Like, I had noodles tonight for dinner. Like a nice noodle dish. And that was good. So yeah, I'm all about it. The Grookey is a problem. I've hatched about 500-ish now, Liam. I'm going to be catching up with you, mate, soon. Hopefully you get the shiny very soon, though. Doom Dreading, I encountered a shiny Lugia back in Hot Gold when recently, while looking for the best nature for it. No way. You got a shiny Lugia. That's insane. That's amazing. Congrats on that. And Stefan, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday, my friend. Thanks for joining the stream. And Blue Lord, I bred a Fennekin for my friend. And what was that? The third egg. Third one I bred was shiny. That is amazing. That is so cool. I love that. And that is 390. So that is... that this is going to be the final 6, and then we got 3 after this. Can we get the shiny in these remaining eggs, please? Come on. You haven't no fear until you visit a certain beach house in Gen 5. This is very true. Mimi, how are you doing? For Covenant, does the attack affect body press or no? I'm trying to figure out what nature I should go. If you go for nature, you want to just go for a plus defense nature. Don't worry, the attack doesn't affect. So the attack stat doesn't come into any sort of calculation for the damage output of body press. Body press is only calculated off the defense stat. So you want to make sure that you're boosting your defense stats. So like impish, bold, anything like that that's not defense boosting and defense lowering. So you want to keep your defenses intact. So that's why impish is good, because that'll lower your special attack. Bold will lower your attack, but it doesn't really matter. So as long as you're just using bold or impish, you'll be fine with that. And try and max out your defense stat as well. So 252 HP, 252 defense, impish nature is probably the most optimal for the Cove build, I would say. And then you're going to have no trouble at all. If Osirus wasn't your YouTube name, what would it have been? Oh, I don't know, David. It's weird. I kind of like, you know when you have a username from like when you start playing a game from when you're younger, it's like that. And I'm like, I would change it, you know. I'd probably just use my name, to be honest. I don't know. It's kind of just one of those things. It's like there now, and I feel like I can't change it. It's not that I dislike it. I just feel like it'd probably be better just using my name, you know. Maybe I'll change it at some point. I don't know. Merdedista, how are you doing? Who are you favorite Atsusuke members? Let me think about this. Does Itachi count? It doesn't. I don't know. There's so many, like, they're all great, right? Give me a minute. I'll come back to you on that one. Trying to complete a majority of the Pokedex on third account through surprise trades and evolving in Area 0 when possible. I need to make that video. Like, you guys had the best idea for a video about completing the Pokedex with just surprise trades. I feel like that would be a good thing to do. Oddish, wait, your real name isn't Osirus. Yes, it is. No, really, it is. As is, how are you doing? I hope you're good, my friend. Thanks for joining this stream. I hope you're having a great Friday. And that is all but 3 eggs left. We've got hope in these 3 last eggs. Hopefully we can get them. Come on. Oh, the breaker tripped. Not ideal. Atomicock. Hope everything's all right now. Just let me know what Pokemon you need. Oh, that is awesome, Harry. You are helping out. It's Osirus. Lumpy. I like it. Ossie. That's what we could change it to. Yeah. Yeah, I just had to reset the breaker. Not ideal. Mate, the last time it happened to us, like the whole electrics in this house went like ballistic. I nearly lost my computer. My computer started smoking. Like literally fizzing. My computer fizzing. Like a farmer around us put like a post through one of the main electrical lines in the field. Didn't know he'd done it, and it got water into it, and we had like this power surge on the whole like area where we live. All the houses were affected. Everything, like the washing machine was like wasn't even plugged in, and it was like it was plugged in at the wall, but it wasn't on. It wasn't turned on, but it was like literally sparking out and like smoking. It was like crazy. And then my computer, I was just walking past the room. I thought everything was fine because my computer wasn't on. We got this crazy surge through the house, and my computer just started fizzing, and like this plume of smoke was in like this room. It was so scary. I was like, oh my god, there's like gonna be a fire. It was crazy. I had like just unplugged everything from the back of my computer and like ran out the house with it. It was nuts. But surprisingly, the computer was fine. It was just the so the surge protector on the power supply I had kind of saved everything, thankfully, because I was really sad after it happened. I was like, I can't afford a new computer. But the electric company like covered everything that got broke, so we were good. But it was super scary. Like if we hadn't been in that day, like I don't know if we'd have a house. The last egg is not a shiny. No shiny tonight. We're gonna have to continue this Grookey hunt at some point when we're back. Are you Grookey gang or Sobble squad? Grookey gang all the way as is. 100%. There is no Sobble squad. Sorry, Sobble squad members. When I got my cyber power PC. Right, I tell you what we're going to do is whoever wants one of these Grookeys, they're all in friend balls. I'm just going to trade some away. And then I'm going to shoot off after that. So I will use a code. I will actually not use the code. I will connect to the internet. And I will use the code to trade 211231 no 3 yeah 223. So that is a code that we're going to trade with. So if you want one of these Grookeys, they are in friend balls, so they might be something that you would like to grab a hold of. You're more than welcome. Don't trade me anything special. Just trade me any fodder that you've got on your boxes if you'd like to grab one, and you are more than welcome to one, and I'll trade out with whoever would like one for a little while. I have my original raid one in friend ball after my first raid. Nice, that's awesome. Friend ball is great. I love the friend ball. It's probably one of my favorite apricot balls. I hope there's better ways in the DLCs to get apricot balls. I really do. Tom Cock, I'm so hyped that my Vaporeon Funko Pop showed up yesterday. I now have 6 of the 8 evolutions, and Leafeon has been delivered and the Umbreon hasn't been released yet, so I have all 8 soon. That's amazing. I bet that set looks so cool. Are they like just the regular size ones? Are they like the jumbo ones? Sobble Squad. Kyle, thank you so much for the Sobble. I do love Sobble. Secretly. Roaring Moon, Cinder Shocks, and Great Tusks. All great Pokemon. Scott, have you ever had the Lotus chocolate with the cream inside? No, never. Is it good? Where am I going to get this from? Tell me all. Did you wriggle your head and arms? It was the only destined with to end this way. Death, you were right. I concede. I should have done it. I should have been doing this all night. That's why we never got the shiny. I've got to go now, but thank you for another awesome stream. I hope you have a great time in Japan. See you soon. Phoenix Wild, thank you so much for coming by. It's been an absolute blast hanging out tonight, and a really nice stream to kind of do before I go away. And I'm looking forward to the next one, which will be the Mew trades. We will be doing that on the 16th, so make sure you are around. If you're not, don't worry, I will keep a few Mews back to trade to people that do want them, and we'll probably end up doing some in the Discord as well after that. So but hopefully you can make it. Have a great weekend, and I will hopefully catch up with you soon. Danny, have you done a shiny hunt for Sobble yet? I haven't, actually. That's one that we haven't done. Noise, thank you so much for the Silicobra. We could do that one as well. That's one we need to do. Scott, have you ever had the Lotus Biscoff biscuits? Yeah, I don't like them, mate. I'm not a fan of them. Yeah, I know the ones you mean. You get like the spread, the spread that flavor as well. They do certain spreads that flavor, right? Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a fan of that type of biscuit. So if that's, yeah. That's a shiny Cobra. No way. Nice. Thank you so much. That is too kind. Thank you, Lexi, for pointing that out. I wouldn't have even realized. And in a luxury ball. Too kind. Thank you so much. I will treasure this. Silicobra. Look at it. There we go. Salanga as well. What a great nickname. Love it. Thank you so much. Nice. That is super kind of you. I really appreciated it. Look at it. That looks great. That is such a nice, what a nice trade. Thank you so much. But don't feel obliged, anyone. You don't need to send any shinies over, but I do appreciate all of them. They really are very, very kind of you all. And I do treasure all of them. Tomahawk, for all of the Pokemon Funko Pops I have, it's Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, Glaceon. Oh, I bet the Glaceon looks amazing. Espeon, Sylveon, Arcanine, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Piplup. Nice. The Charmander. Eliana, thank you so much for the Charmander. I love it. Have fun with the shiny Cobra, mate. Mark, thank you so much, man. That is so, so kind of you. And thank you for shiny luck. You are welcome, my friend. I hope it continues for now until the foreseeable future, so you get lots more. Have fun with that shiny. I really appreciate it, mate. Azar, I'm at Research Station 1. Harry, oh, okay. I'm cutting in on that convo. Sorry. Azar, I'll leave you to it. I have a good shiny for you, and it ain't Wugtria this time. Okay, mate. Wugtria is a really nice shiny, though, to be fair. I really did like it. Rosalie, I have to go have a very best time in Japan. Thank you so much, Roz. And I look forward to catching up with you when I'm back and sharing some fun stories about Japan. Hopefully I make it back in one piece. But yeah, thank you so much. And again, great seeing you in the stream tonight. And I look forward to trading you that Mew finally on the 16th when I'm back on that next stream. So take care of yourself, though, Roz. Really great seeing you as always. Appreciate you coming by as always, and great hanging out. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you soon. Mariana, how are you doing? Thanks for the Grookey. It's for my sis, since she couldn't beat the raid. Oh, that is no problem at all. Hope she enjoys it. And in the friend ball as well. Rexy, you're sending me a shiny Dunsparce. Is that just a regular Dunsparce? No, it's a shiny Dunsparce. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that. Might be using that in competitive next season. You never know. Never know. I appreciate it, though, mate. Thank you so much for the shiny. Jake Lee got to go for tonight, but have a safe trip, mate. Enjoy yourself over in Japan. Thank you so much, my friend. Be nice and grab a shiny Mew when you're back and get a spare one. No problem, mate. I will keep one aside for you for sure. Mimi Foxy, is the Rillaboom a set nature? No, the Rillaboom is. The Rillaboom raid is a set nature, so the Rillaboom will be timid, I think, but these Grookey should be just random natures because I didn't use the Everstone on them, so these will be just all random. So if you want a specific nature, if you do hook up with me, just say, because then I can look through them and we can see if there is any for that nature if you want one. Shoshoma, got to go have fun in Japan. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. It's been awesome hanging tonight, and take care of yourselves, and I'll hopefully see you in that next stream when we set up for those Mew trades. Elijah, thank you so much for the subscribe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Elijah. Probably not. I'm really sorry if I'm getting that wrong, but I really appreciate the subscribe. Thank you so much. And if you are joining us in the stream tonight, I hope you have enjoyed it. Oddish, I want to get a Shiny Hooper to add to the God nickname squad. What do you think of Shiny Hooper being nicknamed Godbringer or God Summoner? Godbringer for sure, mate. No, God Summoner. Yeah, I like that. I like that. For the fixed Corviknight, is it possible to farm it, or is it one time fight? No, you can farm it. So after you've defeated it with the Corviknight once and the raid disappears, just use the date skipping exploit, and you can repopulate the den. So you just click in. So make sure that your clock and time aren't synced to the internet. No way, Umbreon. Tony, thank you so much. That is too kind. I love Umbreon. One of my favorites. And then just click through all of the date and the time. Don't change anything. Hit OK. Come back into the game, and it should respawn all the dens around the area. And then you can just go find the 7-star Terror Raid again, and then take it on and just repeat that process. So hopefully that's helpful. In the first Corviknight video I did, I kind of show you how you do it. I think Rillaboom's best ability is probably Adamant for competitive, for sure. That's what you want. But it's easy enough to change with a Nature Mint anyway, so it's not too bad if it's something different. Juan, well, guys, I need to go as well. Thank you very much again, Lee, for your great stream. Have fun in Japan, and I will watch your stream again when you come back. Thank you so much, Juan. You take care of yourself, my friend. Tony, thank you so much for the Umbreon, and thank you for the best wishes for Japan. I look forward to telling you all about it when I get back and seeing you on the next stream, my friend. But take care of yourself. And again, thanks for coming by tonight. It's been awesome hanging out. Harry, if you go down from research... Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to keep out of that. The Coin Eater has resurfaced. Can you say hello? Oh. Ridley, how are you doing, my friend? No more eating coins, boy. It's not good. Just copying what your dad does. Mira, thank you so much. You can't send me a shiny Axew. That is too kind. Thank you so much, though. Diana, thank you so much. And have a good time in Japan. Liam, thank you so much. What about the 100 likes, chat? Go smash the like button. What are we sitting at? I don't know how many we're at now. What can I say? Likes, 87. We're 87. We're 88 right now. Can we get 12 more? That would be amazing if we can. Mira, thank you so much for the shiny Axew. That is so kind. Enjoy the Grookey, and I will love this shiny Axew. So thank you so much. Do you want to catch them? Oh, okay. And Lacrosse Boss, how are you doing? I had friends, so we used Meowscarada Flower Trick hitting a Paldean Taurus. Ah, nice. Okay, I love that strat. The anger point. One shot every time. It's so great. When you've got a group of you together to just go online and solo them over and over and over again. So quick to do. You can get like a crazy amount of items doing it as well. I love that. No way. A shiny Crocodile. I don't think I've ever said how much I absolutely love shiny Crocodile as well. It's like, Crocodile is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Look at it. It's cool. And it looks like it's wearing shades as well. Well, did Ashes wear shades? I'm pretty sure it did. But they're not shades. It's a very cool. Very cool Pokemon. Thank you so much, Sky, for the shiny Crocodile. I will treasure this Pokemon and enjoy the Grookey as well. Super kind of you. Scott, thank you so much. 19 months member. Thank you so much, mate. Good luck in Japan. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to... Well, you're just going to have to send... If you want stuff picked up, just let me know what you want. Crocodile is such a cool Pokemon. I always try and competitive to make it work. I always find in regional decks formats where it's available and there's not many ground type options. It's always a really great one to kind of pick up on. And Crocodile has won a world championships as well. So how many other ground type Pokemon can say that? Garchomp, Landorus, that's probably where we draw the line. Oh, Gastrodon as well. Shavira, thank you so... Oh, look at this Wooper. What is this song? I'm going to skip forward in it. There we go. Crocodile looks like a superhero. Yeah, I know. It does, doesn't it? It's so cool. I just love the design of it. Shavira, thank you so much for the shiny Wooper. It's so cool as well. It's an original. Thank you so much. Super kind. Not often you see a shiny Wooper. Not the original ones either. Botek, I'm still mad. I can't send my shiny Squirtle with glasses to home. I know, right? Especially because you feel like... Because you've got it and you were lucky enough to get it. Like, you should be able to. They need to update home so you can do that. I got Mew thanks to you. Appreciate your efforts. Steinthal. Amazing. I'm pleased you were able to do it. How was it? How was the process in the end? Was it all smooth? Hope it was. But congrats on getting it. And if you do want one, you're more than welcome to one when we come back from Woods, and we will do that trade. Tracy, you cannot send me a shiny Groudon. That is way too much. That's crazy. Yet my finger just decided to click the trade button. Tracy, thank you so much. Tracy, make sure you do come back for the shiny Mew giveaway that we do, because I'd love to return the favor and send you over one of the shiny Mews. Unless you're canceling this, but you're not. You're sending this shiny Groudon through. Thank you so much. Oscar Drummond, so you trade people shinies? No, we're trading Grookeys tonight, Oscar. And yeah, stop spamming. Home needs held items and costume Pokemon added. Tracy, thank you so much for the Groudon. That's super kind of you. Super kind. Bartek is shiny me for everyone. Yeah, that's the idea. That's why we kind of we couldn't do it tonight, because we just didn't have time to get all the Mews. It's going to take a long time to get them all ready to have enough to be able to trade out on stream. So basically, that's why we're gonna put it off until we've got a bit more time to make sure everyone gets one, because I don't really want to do the stream and like have anyone not get one. Endry, the shiny Eternatus. Is this from the event? You know what? I missed the shiny Eternatus event. It's the only event I missed in Sword and Shield. I hope this is a spare. Thank you so much. Tracy, shiny Groudon is so cool. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But do make sure, Tracy, you come by and grab one of the Mews. I'll definitely keep one aside for you. Mimi, I missed your message. Let me go back. I'm not asking about the raid fight. There is a fixed Corviknight near the fighting type star base, but I don't know if it can be farmed. It's always a wild terror raid and always a fighting type. You can farm that. Yeah, you can 100%. Like any of the static Pokemon like that, the terror Pokemon, to respawn them, it's a bit like a static spawn. I think you can, if it works, like, I'm not really too sure how the interaction works with the static terror Pokemon, whether or not, I don't know what the regeneration is on them. I've never really played around with the mechanics of it too much, but if it works anything like Spiritomb, it's a static encounter, but it isn't a terror type. Juan, thank you so much for the shiny Scyther. You guys are too too generous sending these shinies across tonight. Honestly, no one needs to send a shiny for one of these Grookeys, but I really appreciate all of them. Thank you so much, friends. So how it works with the Spiritomb, when I was doing that, you fly away. So if you need to move away from this where the static encounter was, so you can knock it out or catch it. And you need to move a certain amount of like grid squares. So how Paldea's laid out, it's in like grids. And you need to move a certain amount of oh no way. Don't say this is gonna be a sizer. Even better. There we go. If you want this traded back, thank you so much for this scissor. But like I say, if you wanna trade this back because you were wanting to just trade it for the scissor, then let me know. Let me know in the chat, because we can definitely do that. But that is super nice. That is super nice. Look at this scissor. I'm just gonna take a quick look at it. That is cool. Technician as well. Beautiful. No for yet. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Got a 6 IV shiny Scyther holding a beast ball. Nice. Yeah, so I think what you have to do is go a certain set amount of squares away from the Corviknight. Alan, thank you so much for the subscribe. So basically, it will be like from that Corviknight, if you fly to the Pokemon Center, the closest Pokemon Center, that's probably enough grid squares away to regenerate it. So if you fly to that Pokemon Center and then come back to the area where the Corviknight was originally, it may regenerate it. But I'm not too sure. Like I say, I'm not really too sure on how the static Terra Raid Pokemon regenerate compared to just normal static Pokemon, because they're kind of a little bit different, and the mechanics behind them may be different. I'll try and find out for the next stream, so I have a little bit of a better idea. It'd be good to know. Mimi, thank you so much for the fletching. Rich, here a bit late tonight. How did the Mew duping go? I'm going to do a shiny Mew run tomorrow. Rich, good luck with that. The duping, mate, was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Like, that's why we've postponed it until I'm back from Worlds, because it's such a long process in Red to copy the Mews over and over and over again, and then obviously then we've got to put them in Pokemon Transporter, then into Bank, and then into Home. So it's a really long process, and I've got like a box and a half in Home now, but not enough to do everyone on the stream. So that's why we're going to wait till we've had a bit more time to kind of prepare for it. Really sad that we couldn't do tonight. Mimi, thank you so much for the fletching as well, and enjoy the Grookey. So yeah, but good luck, Rich, with that tomorrow. I hope it all goes smoothly, and I'm sure you're going to have an easy time with it. Bradley, thank you so much for coming by the stream. Great hanging with you tonight. Enjoy Japan, and looking forward to seeing you cover Worlds and the Mew stream when you get back. Mate, I'm looking forward to that Mew stream, and hope you enjoy Worlds as well. It's going to be an absolutely amazing event over the weekend. So I hope you enjoy all the activities that are going on around it as well over the weekend. And yeah, I'll look forward to catching up with you once I'm back. Thank you so much for all the nice wishes as well. Rich, you got a box and a half. That's incredible. I need to learn your timings. Oh, dude, that was like a full day Thursday. That was like legit full day of just doing nothing in Red. Just doing the one in, save, reset, back. And the boxes in Pokemon Red aren't the same as like a box in normal games either. So like a full box in Pokemon Red, is it 20 Pokemon, I think, opposed to like 30. So yeah, it takes even longer. Gunas, are you competing in Worlds? No, I'll be commentating for the video game at Worlds, so that'll be very fun. So there's me, Lou, Rose, Adam, Aaron, Scott on the VG team. So it should be a really great event. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great team going out this year. Today I got to run, but thanks for the great stream. Have a great trip. Thank you so much, Professor Oak, mate. I really appreciate it. I'll be thinking of you when I'm in your homeland. Joking aside, though, thank you so much for coming out and all the support and stuff, mate. And Michael, thank you so much for the shiny Sneasel. I really appreciate it. But yeah, take care of yourself, mate, and I look forward to catching up with you when I'm back. And if you do catch the streams in Worlds, I hope you enjoy the event itself and all the goings on over there. And yeah, I look forward to that stream when we're back on the 16th. It should be a really good one. Huge shout out to Harry. Harry, you are an absolute legend for Zar, helping Azar with these Pokedex. Help me get the Pokedex to 399 out of 400. That's amazing. Harry, you deserve you deserve something nice for that. We need to hook up with you. Come and trade us here now. We will trade you something. Get on, trade with us. Mr. Leviathan, where we should watch you commentating and what time. So let me look at the times when the stream's going to start. Depend where you are. Because the time difference is going to be a bit wonky. But I'll be streaming. The streams will all be on the official Pokemon YouTube channel. So all their official YouTube channels, that's where the streams will be. They'll be split over VGC, TCG, Pokemon Go, and then Pokemon Unite. I don't know. Yeah, they must be on YouTube as well. I'm not sure, but they kind of do their own. We need 2023. Because I know they've done a schedule of what the different time zones and stuff like that. For everywhere around the world. So unidentified, thank you so much for the shiny Fluttermane. That is super kind. I love this Pokemon as well. I'll definitely be using that next season. Competitive, for sure. If I can hook up with Harry now, that would be great. I can only do a couple more trades tonight, and then I'm going to have to shoot off friends. Because I need to pack my bag tonight. I really need to get that all sorted. So yeah, it looks like it's going to kick off around 8 a.m. in Japan time. And then that will be 10 p.m. British Standard Time. Looks like that's when it would kick off. So yeah, it's going to be really awkward to watch the whole thing. Just got a shiny Scyther from a surprise chance. That is amazing. Annie Khan, thank you so much for the subscribe. And if you are joining the stream tonight, I hope you've watched it. I hope you've watched it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I don't even know. My brain is shutting down. My brain is definitely shutting down. The world streams are already up for next week. Ah, okay, they're up. So they're scheduled in. That's cool, yeah. They'll be kicking off early in Japan. So it will be it will be like 8 a.m. They'll go live. Probably they'll start around 8:15, 8:30. They normally have like a bit of a lead time after they go live before we go live. So what is Pokemon 377 and 380 in the Paldea decks? Ooh, I'll have to look. Steinthor, get some rest. I definitely need it, dude. But today has been the most mad day. Like, that's why I needed to try and, like, bust out all of the Mew stuff yesterday. And that's why I was just like, I had to just concede, not giving in. Harry, here we go. Okay. What have we got? We got some goods. Harry, for being such a legend. What am I going to give you? Let me pick something spicy. Is this in a moon ball? No, that's not in a moon ball. What's good? What's pretty difficult to get in a special ball? Let's have a look at some early stuff I've got that might be quite cool. What's this in? That's in a normal ball. Wigglytuff's in that. Okay, bear with me, Harry. I want to send something good. What's my Roaring Moon in? That's a nice one. It's not in a special ball. Okay. I think all the special ball Pokemon are here. So let's pick something good. There we go. I'm going to send you this. This is a cool Pokemon. Harry, for all your help to Azar tonight and just being an absolutely, really just amazing human being. Enjoy this. Shiny Hisuian Braviary. It's my only one that I've got in a friend ball, and I hope you enjoy it, mate. Are you going to watch the Pokemon Presents? Bartek, I'm going to be like flying to Japan when it's going live, so I'm probably going to miss it and not able to catch it when I until I land, unless I get Wi-Fi on the plane, which I was saying earlier on the stream. So who knows? But I'm really sad that it's actually that time is when it's happening. So, and Harry, if you wanted one of the Grookeys, I didn't even think to. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't want a Grookey. Doesn't want a Grookey. He's just off. He's taken the bird and gone. Endry, thank you so much for coming by, and thank you for the best wishes for Japan. I really appreciate it, my friend. And just thanks for coming by, making the stream an absolute pleasure. Have a great rest of your evening and weekend, and I look forward to catching up with you when I'm back. Atomic Hawk, well, I have to leave the house because, what's that? Rillator is coming to look at the house, so time for me to go and play Pokemon Go. Enjoy Pokemon Go. Super excited for Worlds. Hope you enjoy the streams over the weekend, my friend. And thank you so much, as always, for coming by the stream. Always great to hang out with you. Tyler! My man, thank you so much. I appreciate this, dude. You're a legend. You're a legend. You know what I'm doing straight after this? He's going to go and do a raid with the Rillaboom. I will do that. Thank you so much. Atomic Hawk, though, take care of yourself. Enjoy Worlds, and I look forward to catching up with you when you're back, my friend. Then I'll be thinking of you during the presents. I will be thinking of all of you guys enjoying it all, and I hope it is a really good one for everyone as well. And it'll be great to catch up with you all. Just in regards to that, if there's any spare time I have that night when I'm in Japan and the times line up with over here, all right, and I can maybe do a quick stream that night, we could maybe do a shiny hunt for Arceus or something, because I'll have my setup when I'm out there. So we could maybe do that and chat about it. But I think the times are probably going to be a bit wonky, so we might not be able to do it. And I know I've got stuff to do on that Wednesday, so I don't know if I'll have much spare time. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Okay, friends, that is going to be it for tonight. I'm going to have to shoot off because I have a few things I do need to do for the rest of the evening. But thank you so much for coming out and just being so understanding about the Mew situation, and also coming out and making tonight really fun to stream, hang out, and all that good stuff like you normally do. I'll always say you are the best community that exists. So thank you so much for supporting the channel and everything that you do. And I'm really looking forward to getting back and kind of continuing on with these streams like we have been the last few weeks, and also doing the Mew trade eventually, and then seeing what's next around the corner. But thank you so much for all the well wishes for Japan. Hopefully a lot of you will catch the streams when I'm out there. Make sure you tune in if you can, and I hope you enjoy all the action from the World Championships, and I look forward to seeing you when I'm back. So take care of yourselves, more importantly when I'm away, and I look forward to catching up with you all when I do return. Thank you so much, friends. So on that note, have a good rest of the evening, friends. I'm going to go pack, and I'm going to go and get some rest, some sleep, because I feel like I need it. Take care of yourselves, friends. Bye-bye.